When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back the time, Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like Big Four, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back the time, Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. Word up. Word up. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like Big Four, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back the time, Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. Word up. Word up. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs.
All right, good morning and welcome in here on this Monday morning as we are live from our Southern Regional Medical Center studios. Shout out to the
Lipstick
team
on
here
this pig.
at SRMC. As like you can see, Lloyd, myself, Wyatt, and the team here at SRMC, Charles, Jason, Kevin, we prettied this place up, made it a little more homey. We've got some stuff on the walls here in our Southern Regional Medical Center studios where the SRMC houses Tingle & Co. brought to you by FanDuel. FanDuel brings you our show every single day. We are brought to you by FanDuel Sportsbook. Make sure you download the app. Go to the website for FanDuel Sportsbook. I just opened the app up right now, right here in my handheld device. FanDuel Sportsbook app. We've got playoff basketball tonight, second round playoff basketball tonight as the Knicks and the 76ers face off in New York. The Knicks favored by 7.5 points. Timberwolves at Spurs with the Spurs favored by 13.5. Cavaliers at Pistons. Lakers OKC tomorrow. There's your playoff basketball. We'll get you some picks today. If you tailed on Friday, our Tingle & Co. parlay, we did have a couple of legs hit, but not all of them. So once again, the parlay did not hit. And then Saturday, Mr. Fun provided some picks to the Tingle & Co. crew that did indeed cash. And I'm sure he will pop in at some point this morning to make sure you guys have your FanDuel pick of the day from Mr. Fun. Lloyd, Wyatt, good morning, my friends. How are we doing?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you as well, gentlemen.
We had a quite exciting day on Saturday. If you did not see it via our social media, it did happen. Wyatt did indeed eat 18 hot dogs over the span of 18 innings as LSU Baseball had a doubleheader on Saturday, and so did Wyatt Vaughn. 18 hot dogs were eaten. 18 hot dogs were enjoyed? Question mark?
No. I think the enjoyment level went out the window right around 13. Which is honestly, I think that's impressive that I did enjoy that many.
And I will give us credit.
Set the line.
We set the line at 13 and a half on
Right.
Friday.
And that's where I wanted to start, like, not eating hot dogs anymore, was I think around the 4th or the 5th inning of the second game, when it wasn't that I, like, wasn't hungry anymore. It was just the taste of a hot dog made me want to punch someone.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We fixed that.
Yeah. Shout out Charles, my corner man, Mick.
There you
He
go.
FaceTimed us in. Gave me what I needed to get through those last 3 hot dogs.
It was the second
And quite
game.
the intermission.
Yes.
Yes.
The
the
first-
intermission was big.
The first 9 innings were just business. There really wasn't that much excitement around the first 9 because you've done it before.
It was very anticlimactic.
I
I
agree.
almost felt like LeBron in
course.
that people had seen my
You're not going to
greatness
get
already.
the MVP award anymore. 'Cause
Exactly.
Right, that's-
It was expected
Yeah,
of
of
me.
course.
You know, and I felt a little disrespected by that, and that's why I felt like I had to go for all 18. I couldn't stop
I was
at
very
14
impressed.
or 15.
Chase Tyler from the Chase Tyler Band stopped by.
That was incredible.
Helped
Yeah.
talked Wyatt through his first hot dog number 1, and then dropped off a plate of 9 more right after hot dog number 9 went down to make sure Wyatt had enough dogs for the second game. We also had Will Helmers stop
Shout
in,
out.
house a dog in 1 bite, and then fire Wyatt up to get, I think it was hot dog number 15 at that point. We had the crowd, the crew, cheering him on, getting hyped up for our man Wyatt. 18 hot dogs.
A lot of things in the works for old Wild Dog.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. What we got to say is 18 claps for Wyatt Vaughn's 18 hot dogs ready. There you go, Wyatt Vaughn. 18 hot dogs. Great job.
Look, and a man that won't clap for himself.
No, and I love it.
Well, I didn't. I felt. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
No, of course not. That's the right.
You're
decision.
giving me claps. I want to watch y'all clap.
And
Yeah.
in the 9th inning,
You cut yourself.
his 18th hot dog, he was like, I'm not going to finish this dog until the game's over, like until they get the 3rd out. And then it was like single, and they scored a run, and we were like, get the hot dog down now.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, the suite starts chanting Wyatt. It's the loudest thing in the stadium. South Carolina's got runners on 2nd and 3rd with no outs. It's a 4-run ball game. I'm like, boy, stop chanting my name. We need to win the game. Like, I don't want to disrespect the team here. It's not all about me. But shout out to everybody who helped. Shout out to Rougarou, the Southern Regional Medical Center, for allowing us to do this in the suite. Shout out to LSU for winning 4 baseball games this weekend.
There you go. Yes, they swept the week. 27 hot dogs were eaten. LSU 4-0 last week.
All is right in the world.
All is right.
Because if you're not believing, maybe you should, then LSU could get hot.
The hot dog rally. Tigers are hot.
Yeah.
Dog. Wyatt, everyone wants to know, did you dump after the 999, obviously you were backed up a little bit. Before we get into the actual sports conversation.
Right.
Did you go before, and have you gone since the 18?
So I did go before.
Okay.
Friday
So
when we
cleared
were
out before the 18.
Yeah, when we were discussing this on Friday as a team, everyone was like, look, if you want to do the 18, you have to go to the bathroom before Saturday, or else it's
detrimental to your health.
Detrimental to my health.
Yes.
I think we're past that, if we're going to be completely honest.
Yep.
And then Saturday, so I dumped out, and I will clear the air, let everyone know I have dumped multiple times.
There we go.
Yes.
Since Saturday.
Yeah, motility.
There we
I don't
go.
want to get too in depth, but
Okay.
You got
4 a.m.
Fair enough.
in Christian's apartment
There you
Saturday.
Shout out to Christian.
Whoa.
Maybe
Yes.
maybe a reason why Christian was not able to make it in this morning. It ended up being getting his apartment fumigated from a 4 a.m. wrestling game.
Was it the one that you wanted?
I think the problem is your body might now have adjusted to a lot of hot dogs. And so, like, now your body's expecting.
I'll tell you what, it was 4:45 a.m. I wanted to leave.
I
I didn't want to go back to sleep on the couch. I wanted to go home.
Yeah.
And just be like, no, I left. I didn't sleep. Somebody else shit in your toilet. I don't know who that was.
Should have not flushed.
No, I couldn't have done. No, I couldn't have done that
What,
to my
upper
guy.
decker?
Come on, he was my cameraman.
Who would do this?
Who would do this?
Kai Cord in the chat. Wyatt eating hot dogs equals LSU wins? ? Does he have to eat hot dogs every game here on out? We had this discussion in the suite while the hot dogs were being eaten, because I was like, Wyatt, if they're now 3-0 while you've done the 9-9-9. So on Tuesday they beat Southeastern as he does it, and then on Saturday they win 2 games as he eats 9 hot dogs. So now it's like, okay, they're 3-0. Obviously, yesterday we did not make it to the game. Wyatt had to work. So technically the Tigers might just be hot, might have been sparked by the hot dog run.
Mm-hmm.
But Wyatt was hoping that not for a loss.
No, I
but
wasn't. He
wanted to keep these hot dogs rolling.
Right. Well, there is the health aspect of this.
Of course.
So if we can get like a certified cardiologist at the game, to just check on me inning by inning.
Yeah.
I will keep. I would love to keep doing it.
Of course.
The problem would be costs, stuff like that. Now I know.
Of course.
Shout out the guys in the suite, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We
need to talk to whoever is making the hot dogs in the back. Like, what is going on?
Yeah. Why am I making so many?
Yeah. Now it's been more than ever.
Yeah.
We might put some things in motion. Here's Wyatt just pounding hot dogs. You did end up seeing him ultimately go into 4-bite territory on a handful of these dogs.
Yeah.
Which I think is fair.
I agree.
Look at the first 9. This is why we have the feeling that we had.
Yes. These were easy, simple. But obviously on Tuesday,
enjoyable, some would say.
He goes perfect game, 3 bites on every dog. It obviously got a little more difficult in this segment where you have to eat more hot dogs.
That one sucked. The one with relish.
The relish, you could tell.
Wait, where's the next one? This hot dog was awesome.
So it was lobster mac
the mac and cheese. Oh my gosh.
On top of the dog.
With a little brisket?
And
no, that this one
right
had
here.
brisket. This was mean to not tell me that I had mustard on my nose on this one.
Yeah,
and it's the thumbnail on the Instagram post, and it's fucking disgusting.
I wonder who's in. That's my favorite clip.
Shout out brought to you by the
Shout out to
Rugru.
Rugru and just Wyatt racked up in the camera. But he's just dominating these hot dogs.
See, 11, I'm still doing good here.
12.
It's when I went inside is when it started to hurt. This one, 12.
A little mac and cheese
13's fine.
13
I was
you're
okay.
moving. I remember you walking in after this one.
Yeah.
And you were in.
Sit down.
This is
You
where
were
it
in
started
trouble.
to struggle. Yeah.
But that's when we started.
That's the 4-biter. That's the first
There you go.
4-biter.
And then here's Helmer's.
Oh,
Motivation.
I mean, outstanding.
Because you tried to mog him too.
You were, and then it was like.
well, he mogged me in every way. He physically
Well,
mogged
dog.
me. He
Brady in the
energy
background
mogged
here.
me. Like, I don't. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Went full Rocky mode, almost vomited.
This eye roll was crazy.
The eye.
I was
That was
so.
hot dog 17. Then close it out here. Hot dog number 18. 4-biter for 18. There it is. Gone. Tigers win. What a performance. What a night.
Magic moment.
But speaking of LSU baseball, they sweep the weekend. They sweep the week. Go 4-0 last week in Alec Box. They obviously defeat Southeastern. We talked about that last week on Tuesday night. But then they go doubleheader on Saturday and a game yesterday to go 3-0 on the weekend and sweep the South Carolina Gamecocks. Lloyd, Wyatt, when we talked about this game on Friday and we were discussing if the doubleheader would be a positive or a negative, it would be an advantage or a disadvantage for LSU, we kind of circled and pinpointed one thing. And I think it would have mattered regardless of the doubleheader, but it came down to, okay, what does the LSU pitching look like? It put even more pressure on LSU's arms to perform with it being a doubleheader on Saturday. And I think it would be safe to say they stepped up and performed because you have you threw 2 pitchers in game 1 on Saturday, 2 pitchers in game 2 on Saturday, and put yourself in a great position for Sunday.
You had 2 guys go their, I'm not going to say, like a season length of innings with William Schmidt and also Zach Cowan.
And pause.
And pause.
Marco Paz.
And pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all 3. But I think Schmidt set the tempo with that
100%,
because
absolutely.
that was the linchpin of the entire ordeal was clearly you're shorthanded. You've heard Jay Johnson talk about the health of Kason Evans. Will he be seen again? To be determined. With that, on your mind, you have to have other people step up. And this is what happens whenever you have to make a run, whenever baseball matters. You see guys step up, whether it's 1, 2, or 3. Sometimes it's all 3 in a weekend. And we can't discount how bad South Carolina
real bad,
is.
right.
It's a good
100%.
get-right weekend
It
where
is. Confidence builder.
LSU was on the precipice of saying, are they good enough to even sweep South Carolina?
Right. No,
And
I think very much that was
I
the
didn't think they
conversation.
were. I didn't think they were going to sweep. I thought 2 of 3 would have been a great. Let's kickstart this thing.
Yep.
And get going in the right direction. That all started with William Schmidt. Then you saw the offense that continues to roll with the new lineup they've put in, and it just feels like. I saw somebody tweet, it's like, oh, they found the right lineup, just it's too late in the season. I don't think it's too late.
No such thing.
No such thing. As long as they're, chipping the chair?
There you go. And look, I mean, to go through some of the numbers for the starting pitching, Schmidt goes 6 innings, gives up 5 hits, only 1 run, 7 strikeouts, only walks 1. And look, we said it on Friday. Like, literally, the thumbnail for Friday's show was all eyes on 9. Like, the weekend was going to come down to, okay, you've got one weekend from your starting rotation at the beginning of the season. One of those guys is left. And he hasn't really extended into a game very many times this year. And when you have a doubleheader, when you have it was, okay, can he extend and can he make it happen? And, man, did he set the tone. Like I said, 6 innings, allowed 5 hits, only 1 run, 7 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Then the next day, Marcos Paz in his second starting appearance for LSU. Jay obviously announced it on Tuesday after the game. Hey, Marcos Paz is the starter. That's happening. Game number 2, Paz goes 5 innings, gives up 1 hit, 1 run. It was a solo homer early in that game. After that, just absolutely started dealing. 8 strikeouts, 3 walks. Of course, goes 5 innings, extends into that game. And then yesterday, a huge performance from Zach Cowan. 6 innings, 1 hit and 6 innings of shutout ball. No runs scored on the 1 hit. 7 strikeouts and 1 walk. That is an impressive weekend of starting pitching. In total, that is 17 total innings. How many innings are played in a weekend series?
How many hot dogs?
27.
27. So that is 17 of your 27 innings eaten up by starting pitching. Only allowing 7 hits, 2 runs, 22 strikeouts, and 5 walks.
And what was the number the previous weekend at Mississippi State? 23 or 24 innings?
23 of your innings were bullpen innings.
Were bullpen innings. And now you have the inverse of that, and look how much better it seems and how much more comfortable you can be whenever you have. I still want to go back to Schmidt just a little bit because that was the first time it was like a gotta have it.
Yeah.
Like that was
Pressure was on.
You have like, what is it, rookie of the year, like you have to deal from the have to. That was you have to do this. And they let him go 97 pitches, but it was not a let them, it was like go get them.
Yeah.
And the same thing for Cowan, whenever it was getting to the, would they pull him in the 7th?
Yep.
Yeah, he pitched 6 innings.
In the 6th, it was, you saw Santee was like hot. He was ready.
Yeah.
And he gets 6 pitches. And it's like, go back out there again. Like, that's just how baseball and LSU played this weekend. Was every time that they needed something, everybody was available and everybody was did the deal.
Yeah.
And that was what was the most impressive thing of the weekend, was your starting pitching. And that's why you come into Monday with a very clear sense of optimism.
Yeah. No, I mean, like we went through the numbers there with the starting pitching, Schmidt, Paz, Cowan, but then behind those guys. Like on Saturday, you threw 4 pitchers. You put yourself in a position to sweep the weekend because you only threw 4 arms in those games. Like it was, game 1, it was Schmidt to Fontenot, and Fontenot closes that thing out. Game 2, it's Paz to Sheeran, who looked like himself once again, got back in a groove after obviously a rough weekend in Starkville. And then it puts you in a position, and still on Sunday, you only, 3 guys you threw?
Yeah, I know.
Cowan,
Santi-
Garcia, Guidry.
Yeah,
Guidry,
Cowan,
yep.
Santi, Guidry. I mean, so you threw 7 arms. The weekend prior, you threw 7 guys a game. Like,
It's nice.
and it's of course a difference in opponent. Mississippi State, light years better than South Carolina, but to be able to perform up to that level from a pitching standpoint and put yourself in a spot to sweep the weekend, because that's what it was going to come down to. We said it on Friday. How can you pitch it? You already have a short list of guys you trust. I would say probably around 7 guys, and those were the 7 guys you threw. Mm-hmm. And they all performed. And it was very, very good to see. And you talk about Schmidt, I want to talk about Cowan. 6 innings of shutout ball, only giving up 1 hit, 7 strikeouts. The young man from South Carolina going up against his hometown university. Of course, he's from Wofford. But maybe, perhaps, South Carolina had 2 opportunities to go and get him and didn't. Out of high school, maybe out of the portal. I think I'd choose LSU over South Carolina. But it's also the hometown team, and he didn't end up in South Carolina. Maybe there was a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He went out there and shoved, man, and it was huge. And I'm so glad he got the ovation he did walking off the mound back into the dugout from the LSU crowd, because, man, there's a handful of people, Jay, when he talks about them, it sounds a little bit different. Zach Cowan is one of those guys. Mm-hmm. When he talks about Zach Cowan, you can see him glow. And talk about the importance of a guy like Cowan who helped you win a national championship and then went out there and dominated yesterday in Alec Box. It was huge. It was absolutely huge. And Jay talked about him after the game, and you can see the glowing of Jay Johnson's face when he brings up Zach Cowan, talks about his performance, where he goes his season high 6 innings, season high 82 pitches. 60 of those 82 were strikes, and he strikes out 7 and allows 0 runs. One of the quotes from Jay was, "What a performance today by Zach Cowan." This is from Chessa Boucher, of course, with Go Nation. She's got the soundbite of Jay talking about Zach Cowan after his impressive Sunday performance.
Time, even though we treat every game like that, so it's really not any different. But we needed strikes, we needed mix, we needed chase. He has all of it. The type of pitcher he is can bounce back. He does a good job taking care of himself. Really proud of him today. He probably getting us the 6th was amazing, and that was a quick pitch. And then it was just like anytime anybody got on base after, I wasn't going to let him go out, but it's like I think there was like 7 pitches in the 6th inning or something like that. It was great. It was great for the fans to acknowledge and appreciate him, as they should. What a performance today. Now or never.
There's Jay talking about Zach Cowan.
So cute.
Of course, a huge performance this weekend.
He's quite cute.
And look.
Were you talking about Zach or Jay?
Do you remember who you were upset with on Tuesday night?
Zach Cowan.
Because of the pace at which he was moving. I mean, he threw 4 innings on Tuesday. Turns around, starts on a Sunday, goes a season high pitches, and dominates. What a weekend pitching-wise.
The most impressive thing, I think, from this is he went 6 innings. He threw the first batter of the 7th inning. He only threw 82 pitches, and 60 of them were strikes. That's absurd. I think Tuesday was like 73 in 4 innings, but to throw 82 pitches in 6 innings and an extra batter, he was dominant. There were, I think, maybe 2 balls that South Carolina hit well that were right at guys that were kind of lucky, but he was absolutely dealing. I think probably the best outing of his career. Maybe you can say the Omaha one against Arkansas, better competition, but this one, the better numbers for sure.
No, without a doubt.
But both is kind of, I'm not going to say the same spot, but definitely a high
Similar.
leverage situation where he needs you here.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what the most impressive thing is. And the LSU defense, no errors. You had the hot shot to Tanner Reeves, and then you had another one to Dardar at third. Both plays that. Look, we can watch that and see that it happened and be like, okay, that's how you're supposed to play baseball. It's supposed to, it hasn't.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between where they were and where they are. It feels like Dardar is more suited to play third at this point.
I agree.
Pearson with the hammy, Stanfield with everything.
Of course.
And now you're starting to find pieces that still fit and are able to play defense cohesively. I don't think we can say enough about Ruckert.
Yeah.
Not only his ability, I think he came in as people just saw him as defense only because that's when you saw him.
Yeah.
It was like a late defensive replacement. He can swing it.
Oh, yeah.
He's got some shit to him. And
I told you in the suite, and I'm going to say it now on air. I'm picking the click this weekend in Athens. Ruckert's going to send one out.
Oh, yeah.
Because they have been.
He is living in the dirt.
So close. I mean, it's getting warning track every time. in that ballpark in Athens, Georgia. Give me on Monday before the weekend, any of the 3 games, but give me a Ruckert bomb.
Love that.
I
I
agree.
just feel it. Because, I mean, he's swinging. And look, my favorite thing is think about probably the darkest moment of the season for him was a fielding error. Kind of put him in a tough spot. Was it Oklahoma?
Yep.
Where it was a double play, could have turned. I mean, in the game yesterday, he goes to bunt, pops one up back to the catcher. And, I mean, especially for Ruckert, is a good bunter. I mean, Jay talked about it. He's one of the best on the team. Pops one up in a tough spot, trying to get Patrick from first to second, but then is able to step up later on in that game and deliver, make a hit, score, get RBI. Like
2 for 4.
To be able to capitalize after a mistake like that, to shake it off, brush it off, and get back to it, I thought was huge. I think he's been excellent defense. Like you're starting to see the chemistry between him and Milam at second and short. Like the middle infield feels like they've got a little bit of chemistry with one another. They're turning double plays. Milam makes a great play where he gloves one and flicks it right to him. And I can't talk enough about Stephen Milam. The defense that during the game yesterday, they ran defensive highlights from game 1 and yesterday's game. They didn't even use game 2, and they still had a 2-minute clip of defensive highlights.
They couldn't use game 2 because you'd be back to baseball.
You could sit back and turn on Milam's highlights from this weekend defensively, and it could be the most impressive defensive highlights you watch. You would think it's a season mix, and it's from one weekend.
Yeah, pants around the ankles.
I mean, the one that he made where we all in the suite kind of looked at each other and went, when it took a bad hop right at him in game number 2, and he gloves it. And then in game 1, he's got a slow roller that he's able to barehand flick over to Braun. I mean,
he plays.
You're going to start salivating talking about the defensive plays that the man makes because they're not supposed to look that easy.
Yeah. Lynn Rollins started calling him Merlin during the game. How are we feeling about that with Stephen Merlin?
Ronnie Ranch was over there on the ledge going, the magician?
The magician, yes.
He's like, that might be the better nickname.
Yeah.
Well, Stephen Merlin.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're all in at this point.
I think it's funny when Lynn Rollins gives somebody a nickname, he commits to it.
He's
going to continue. Like Zach Attack for York at the beginning of the year. He doesn't care if it's a good nickname, bad. He's going to commit to it. He's going to say it every single time.
I've got this microphone for 9 innings and sometimes more. It's Merlin. It's Merlin. It's Merlin magic.
And I had to tell you what. I mean, he's calling him a magician because he is.
Yeah.
Like, he's so impressive defensively.
He's unbelievable.
He's Omar Vizquel in college.
Like
Ozzie Smith.
Omar is better.
As Drupal Cabrera.
There you go. You can do shortstop. Javi Baez. You can go shortstops all day.
All day.
But he is
Stephen Merlin.
Stephen Merlin, the magician.
That
was the funniest thing. Is that
I was watching the game, and like sometimes you get on you'll get on your phone, you'll be like whatever, and he starts working through the Merlin thing, and it's like what is going? Hold on, let's see let's see how this plane lands.
Yeah.
It's like we have co-pilot, pilot.
Take us there.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, okay, yeah. The magician.
Yeah.
Like okay, now this is good, and it's like Stephen Merlin. Like okay, now we're pot committed to Stephen Merlin.
Yeah, that was the funniest thing. Like the 7th or 8th inning, he'd been doing it all game, and Ronnie Ranch just goes, "Oh, so we're committing to the Merlin thing, huh? Like it's just
no
his name now."
about it.
And he was like, "Yeah, we got to commit to it."
Yeah,
that was incredible.
No, I mean he's unbelievable, and I think look. The juice that these young guys have provided to this baseball team, you can see it on Jay Johnson's face. I suggest everyone go back and watch the clip. Braun crushes one out in game 2 on Saturday?
Yes.
When the wind was like, no homers were going to be hit.
No.
Day.
And
he sliced through it.
Smoked it. And watch him go back into the dugout. Jay is smiling ear to ear as he trots in, gives him a good strong right on the rear. And it just looked like, I was like, that's a coach that's excited about, because the 3 bats you had, like Braun, Cerna, and Aaron Beatty are crushing baseballs right now. Like, they are hotter than the 18 hot dogs that Wyatt crushed on. And those were hot dogs.
They were pretty hot.
And those 3 are crushing the ball.
Look at the exit velos from yesterday. See how many times you see Kate Aaron Beatty in there.
Yep.
I mean, like, literally, the Sunday exit velos are all underclassmen. Like,
And they're all over 100.
And they are
and
all-
speaking of,
There he is, folks.
what's going on? Look, there, Insider.
keeping it-
Yeah,
he's- he's-
Coach, send a text.
There it is.
But I'm going to run through some of these exit velos from Sunday. I'll just go through the classification first. Sophomore, freshman, sophomore, freshman, sophomore. Aaron Beatty, 106.8. Curiel, 105. Cerna, 103.9. Aaron Beatty, 102.9. Aaron Beatty, 101.2. Cerna, 100.4. And Aaron Beatty, 100.05.
The radio.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 names on that list. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those 7 are Cade Aaron Beatty just absolutely piecing the baseball up right now. Oh, as well as Mason Braun, Omar Sarter. They're swinging it well, man. Mm-hmm. And it's bringing some juice. It's bringing some life. William Patrick playing extremely well. Curiel gets a double on a bunt.
Pooh.
Then you see, I mean, Ruckert, like we said already, like they're bringing some juice, man. Reeves had a good weekend, played well. You saw Yaman out there and left. Mm-hmm. It's good to see, man, that they're bringing some life back. When just, to me, a weekend ago, it could have been very easy to pack it up and feel sorry for yourself after you performed the way you did. You go up 8-3, 8-1, whatever the leads were. You score 8 runs in every game. You're up by 4+ runs in every game. You start the game strong with 3 runs in the first inning, all 3 games against Mississippi State. You battle. You perform well enough to win the series. And you don't, right? And you don't win. It could have been very easy, especially for a team of younger guys, to not handle it as maturely as they obviously have. And that's a credit to Jay Johnson, of course, but it's a credit to these young guys. It's a credit to the way the locker room, I feel like, has maybe flipped around a little bit. The clubhouse is in much more positive mind frame than maybe it was earlier in the year, where there was a lot of maybe emotion in there. You've seen a group of young guys that they have their head right, and they're able to turn the page from a weekend where you maybe should win. You don't. You get swept on the road in a tough environment, and you could 1,000% feel sorry for yourself, and they don't. They go out there and they sweep South Carolina, a series that you're supposed to sweep. Mm-hmm. Like, especially after watching them, LSU was supposed to sweep that baseball team. Like that, I mean.
Well, you say that, but South Carolina was ahead of LSU in the SEC. Like, in the standings, LSU was, on paper, the worst. Should have been the favorite in that series. We know everything about LSU. We know LSU baseball. We know they will be favored. But going into that series, after you lost 9 straight SEC games, it's hard to go in there and go like, oh, well, you should sweep. That's the expectation for LSU baseball. That's never going away. Yeah. But it does feel a bit like when an older dog gets a puppy, where you're seeing some of this life, and it's like, oh, this is like you see a little bit from whether it be Stephen Milam, whether it be Curiel, who's considered technically at this point has played a lot of baseball.
Yeah,
like you see kind of the head turn, and be like, oh, this can be fun. It's not a job.
Yeah,
and you're starting to see that there is some guys that it felt like treated it more of like a very professional in the worst way. Like, I'm doing this because I'm here. My expectations are LSU's going to do the job for me.
Right.
Not I'm going to do the job for LSU. You're seeing guys that want to do the job for LSU, and to come back from when you played all weekend at Mississippi State and lose all 3 games, it's very easy to look around and go, well, that's the best we can do, and we didn't win.
Yeah.
And those are all guys that are used to winning. Mm-hmm. Same thing, bounce back. No, but it's fun to do this. Yeah. You're starting to see it with Milam and Ruckert. Like, that's part of, like, that's kind of what my basis is off of this, is seeing, like, oh, I can roll 2 with you. Like, this is a great way to play the game. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Braun at first. Like, I can throw it kind of wherever. He's been unbelievable. Yeah. And you're starting to see all of that confidence even trickle down to pitching and catching. Yeah. Where it's like you're not seeing as many pass balls. You're not seeing some of the mistakes that LSU has kind of made all year. That all starts defensively, and then when the offense is there, you scored 6, 7, and 6. Like, that's unbelievable. Oh, I should have. Did I?
What?
When we saw him?
No, he did you.
Yes, that's what it was. I knew it. Unbelievable moment. But yeah, to see that.
You were doing so well, and you just derailed yourself. You derailed
I know,
yourself.
but there's things that are in the recesses
No,
of my
no,
brain.
right, no, I understand.
The
right.
memory popped in my head as well.
Yes, of course.
When you did that, that's all I can think of.
I knew something happened.
Yeah.
So to see them play with a little bit of fun
Right,
again,
right.
Of course.
it's been unbelievable. And then I think Jake got tossed.
Yeah.
Which is also awesome. And it's another coach in the dugout.
Well, and that's-
who you gonna? Have you seen the video of like John Boyd? It's like, who are you gonna run? Me, pick somebody. You pick somebody. Like you can't just throw anybody. Well, Jake, like if that's what he's gonna be, you talk about like Mick cut me.
Yeah.
Like Jake Brown might get run every game if he has to stand up for Jay to not get run. I'm totally fine with that role.
Well, and that's why he's got to travel with the team because I can only imagine
The dugout's
the
gotten
dugout's
better.
10 times, 100 times better because Jake Brown's in there and brings the vibes, the
It's a
entertainment.
testament to his character.
Of course.
Like that is
Because
not-
speaking of feel sorry for yourself,
he had a plastic baggie on his hand.
because it was raining.
It was
in Starkville.
raining, yep.
Like,
I know.
And he was
If I'm gonna get
balling,
wet,
performing the whole thing, and
no.
unlucky, like literally an injury on a ball he fouled off.
And then he got mauled by me walking out of the stadium.
He did.
after
That
the
was
game.
unbelievable.
That was the greatest moment of my life.
As the story goes, we're walking back to the car. We're talking with Jake, and it is Lloyd, Wyatt, Jake, myself as we're walking, and Christian, and there was somebody over there. I don't remember who it was, but somebody said,
Oh,
How
there
you-
he is.
"How you feeling?"
That's what it was.
And so, of course, I'm assuming the gentleman is talking to Jake Brown, one of your best baseball players who has a broken hand and got surgery on it. No. He's checking on Mr. 18 Hot Dogs. Hey, how are you feeling?
Yeah.
Not JB, White Vaughn.
Jake-
Take that, Jake Brown.
Yeah,
there's-
Jake, fuck me, right?
And then the inside joke that we maybe just referred to just then was after Lloyd perhaps did the motion of a motorboat, which is a great home run celly. As we were standing outside, getting ready to get in the car, we see John Pearson. John Pearson comes up to Lloyd and motorboats him,
He got in there.
and it was excellent. Shout
It was
out,
beautiful.
The boys are in good spirits,
Of course.
The whole thing, like it was very good to see.
I want to be in the dugout.
To be able to talk to Jake,
'Cause Pearson's
and
in there,
Seth and
too.
Pearson, like they're in a good place right now. Which, and like them saying, it could have been very easy to not be in a good place, especially if you're the three guys we talked to, John, Jake, Seth, injury. Like it could be easy to not
Vibes
be in
are
a good
still high.
place, and the vibes are still high. The Raging Poon, $5 super chat, 5 claps, ready. Aaron Beatty finally becoming the player we know he could be. Crazy it's happening in SEC play, though. Wyatt is peak male performance at its finest. Amen.
Thank you, the Raging
Amen.
Poon.
But speaking of Aaron Beatty, look, it started in Tennessee, in Knoxville, where he has a literally all-time LSU baseball performance, like a record book performance, which is crazy to say because it's LSU baseball, right? I mean, how often do you have record-breaking performances in LSU baseball in 2026 because you've just had so much history? Aaron Beatty did it, and he really hasn't slowed down since. Like, I thought, okay, that's a pretty impressive performance. You're in a smaller ballpark. He was still swinging the bat extremely well and hitting the ball. Maybe he'll cool off. He just hasn't. Like, he just keeps on hitting. And it was kind of what you said before the season, Lloyd. Like, when we talked about Aaron Beatty, Jay, of course, talked highly of him. But you were, out of anyone on the roster, that is the guy you were the highest on. And I think we're kind of watching the reason why.
The offense is too good to not show up, and I like Raging Poon. It somehow makes it an insult that like becoming the player we knew he could be. Like I understand the expectations are high,
Of course.
but baseball is a hard game. But Aaron Beatty, even this exceeds expectations. Like this is unbelievable what he's done, and the consistency at which he's doing it. Water always finds its level in baseball, but you have a guy that. I don't know, like I don't like to do projections, but to have him back in the lineup next year, and that's where I think some of this comes from is Jay excitement is a lot of
Right.
what he's getting back, and I would be that way too. But also we you can't put the tombstone in yet. Like, it's not over.
It's not over yet.
And I think that's what I know. It's South Carolina. I know people are going to be like, oh, it's one weekend, but it's also been 3 straight weekends of us continuing to say they're not that bad. Mm-hmm. Like, you have to find out how to win. It's, a lot of it is, and Jay keeps like referencing this a lot. It's a Skip thing, like how to win awareness. Yeah. You're seeing that a lot from the young guys. Like, you're learning as you're playing, and some things will happen. But this was a massive step forward in terms of, look, this is what winning baseball feels like, looks like, plays like. This is what it is. Yeah. And then once you encapsulate that feeling, you start to just play that way, and then you look up and you don't even know.
Right.
Well, and I would, for the crowd that has been saying, and I think all of us are in this crowd, of like, they're not that bad. You saw it this weekend because South Carolina came in a game ahead of you in the SEC. Those teams could not be farther apart. South Carolina is nowhere near the team LSU is, right? And LSU came in and absolutely dog walked them. Now, I don't know that. We'll see what happens when you get to Athens.
Every weekend is its own weekend.
Every weekend's its own weekend, but like, there is a little bit of validity, and I hate doing this. Like, the team has been unlucky to this point. Now, I don't know that they're going to go and make a regional or Omaha or whatever, but if you don't think they can go and win 4 of their last 6 SEC games and make a run at a regional, I don't think you've been watching the games.
Yeah. No, I mean, I mean, safe to say everybody's excited to watch LSU baseball in Athens, Georgia this weekend.
Like, very excited.
How could you not be? I mean, the way they're performing, because I don't
very excited.
I don't count the Mississippi State weekend as a bad weekend.
Me either.
Like, they made some mistakes in some spots, and they didn't pitch it as well as they could have. And
boy, did you get punched in the mouth!
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And you
but
kind
you
of
scored
enjoyed,
8 runs in
like,
every game, and
you showed that you like the taste of blood.
Right.
You're like, okay, this is kind of fun.
And then you respond, and you learn how to win. And now, can you bottle it up? Can you keep it rolling? This weekend will be a different weekend. We'll, of course, break it down as the week goes on. But, man, it's hard not to feel good. The vibes are high around that team right now, and it's exciting to see. And, I mean, look, we talked about it all through when the season got kind of rough. We compared a lot to 2024 in general, but to me, mostly because of kind of what we saw in 24, right? It was, okay, maybe let me pull these 2 guys out of the outfield. Let me plug in Jake Brown in center and Larson in right, and you've already got Milam starting at second, and let me see what I can do with some of these young guys. Let's see how they can perform. They end up sparking something in 24, allowing you to go on a run that also puts you in a position to make a regional and put you in a pretty dang good close spot to hosting a super. But what it also did was it set you up for 2025 where you win a national championship.
Right.
And so it was this season, it was, when do you make that call? And he made the call before UNO. They learned in Starkville, Mississippi. Man, it would have been great to bring one of those games home just from a 2026 perspective. Last weekend was huge for 2027.
This week was huge for 2026.
This week was huge for 2026, 2027. Like, this weekend was huge for this season, and now they're learning how to win, which, like, I don't know how you could look at this and not be in awe of what it could look like a year from now. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it could be the spark that gets this thing rolling. We'll see how it goes this weekend, but it's hard not to feel good.
We've talked about young guys for a couple minutes now. We haven't given this guy his own segment, and he was probably the most impressive young guy of the weekend. Marcos Paz was unbelievable. I mean, he was unhittable. He gave up that home run in the first inning and then went 4 innings shutty after that. We talk about him, when we're in the stadium, about he always pitches a great first inning, and then he kind of loses it in the second. This was the first time you've seen him kind of extend, and that's the thing. I get a little bit frustrated on like Twitter where I see fans be like, oh, I can't wait for 2027. He's going to be so good in 2027. He's good now.
Right now.
Like, I'm not saying he's going to go out and dominate Georgia, one of the best lineups in the country next weekend, but are you not at least a little bit excited to go and see what he can do against the better lineup? Like, this could be a massive confidence-building start for him. Yeah. And, of course, the rest of the young guys to go in and maybe finish out this 2026 season with a little bit more pride and integrity than we once thought it would be.
Yeah, Marcos Paz looked real good.
Unbelievable.
On Saturday in game number 2. I mean, and his delivery is one of my favorite. Like, he's so upright with it, and it's so smooth. Like, it is – because Lloyd talked about it, I think the first time we saw him pitch, Lloyd was like, oh, he's going to be real good.
Yeah.
And then you saw it on Saturday.
Because I've been lucky to see, I'll make the comparison, he's not built a little bit differently, but the same fluid mechanics of like when I saw Anthony Einstein throw for the first time, I was like, oh, you got somebody here.
Yeah.
Marcos Paz being,
coming off
he's
Tommy John?
He's coming off Tommy John, which I don't think a lot of people knew.
Yeah.
Like it
Right.
was just excited to get him. You're like, oh, he's a draft guy. Maybe he will come to LSU. Maybe he won't. And then he starts to pitch. Like, well, I thought he was a draft guy.
Yeah.
It's like, well, he's recovering from Tommy John surgery, and now you're starting to see him probably at 100%, what it looks like. And he is one of those guys that when you talk about 27, you get
He
half.
might be at the top of the list.
Yet well, Schmidt gets to come back, and then that's where the interesting thing will be how they handle Case and Evans if they continue to play baseball this way.
Right.
It's totally up to Jay. It's up to Kaysen. It's up to and his future. Like you don't dog somebody out just to like, oh, we're playing good right now, so you should come pitch. It's like, dude, if you don't feel well, like I'm not putting your future on the table just for this year.
No,
but it will be interesting to see what arm discomfort is versus competitive baseball is. Because I don't want to see him go out there if he's not 100%, but also it does markedly improve your chances.
No, I mean, I'm
ready to get my heart broken again.
Me and my father and my brother went and played golf yesterday. Bad round. Rest in peace to the 5-iron.
No.
And the worst part was I didn't even mean to break it. Like it was an accident.
Oh, you didn't get a good one.
I was tossing it back to the golf cart.
Oh, what were you?
Yeah, I did not throw. I was upset that I did. Like I was like, well, if I knew I was going to break it, I'd have
broke it. Yeah,
but I didn't mean to, and I was upset about it. But I was talking.
It's like one of those bad times. Like, hey, if I'm going to jail, I'm going to jail.
And so me and my dad were sitting at Jimmy's John's after eating a sandwich, and he asked me, "What do you think about what do you think happens with Kaysen? Does he pitch next weekend?" I said, I don't think so. I said, Jay's always been on the safe side of things injury-wise. Whether they're coming back the next year or not, he always handles it that way because of the player. Like, it's what's best for the player, not always the program. Sometimes those things go hand in hand. Sometimes they don't. My thought process was, I think 2026-wise, you hold him back. You see what happens if you put yourself in a position where Kaysen could mean something for 2026, because if the season's just kind of like a scratch, depending on what happens in the next 2 weekends, there's no reason to pressure him to get back in. But you do still have your life in front of you, and if it does end up happening, you get to the SEC tournament, and you could use a game or two to get into a regional, then I think there might be a conversation. Mm-hmm. But going into Georgia and then the Florida series, I don't know. I don't think that would be the mindset would be to get him back for a weekend. I think it would be maybe SEC tournament, get him back for Hoover if you have 2 games you need to go get. Or just 1, right? Get him back for something of the sort to solidify your ability to play postseason baseball. Yeah. If there's not postseason baseball on the line, I don't really see the reason to push him back and play him in 26.
And I think an interesting question about Kaysen that I think is going to be more talked about going into 2027, or at least right now, if he does have the ability to come back, let's say Florida weekend, right?
Right.
Let's say you take 2 out of 3 from Georgia. You are in this thing going into the Florida series, and Kaysen Evans can pitch. Let's say Cowan, Paz, and Schmidt impress again and look good. Do you throw Kaysen back into the starting rotation, or do you put him back in the pen this season? Because I know what I saw as a starter. I think he can be a starting pitcher. I'm not one of the guys that doesn't think he can be a starting pitcher. But if you've got 3 guys going well, I'm not one to tamper with that. Mm-hmm. And then to add Kaysen Evans, which we saw how unbelievable he was out of the bullpen last year, to add that to your rotation this late in the season, I think that could be a massive talking point if he is able to come back at a certain point.
Could you imagine the box when Kaysen Evans comes out jogging out the pen in the 6th, and you're like,
pants on ankles.
Exactly. Like, play wild thing, do the whole dance. Like, this is about to be, and then you come to shove. Right. And it's like,
No, I mean, I think that, like, if you have postseason life on the line,
that CP would be incredible.
I think crowd pop. I think then you could see the mindset of if Kaysen is healthy. Because I also think there maybe is a little bit of we don't really know that much, like what the injury is specifically. So, like, we really don't know how serious it is or not.
Just discomfort.
And so, but
the way
if
Jay
your
talked
postseason
about
life is on the line, there could be potential maybe against Florida or, to me, I think in Hoover. I think that could happen in Hoover, where it's
of
like
course.
if you need one game, you start Schmidt, and then
Yeah, you do
if
the
you
Cade
need him,
Anderson,
Casey,
Anthony Irons
100%.
against A&M.
and that was what you did to solidify a top 8 overall seed. Now it would just be the inverse of.
I'm kicking the door into this dance.
Right. And so I think
And I
it'll be
brought a
interesting to
10
see
with me.
how it's handled.
She goes to a different school.
But don't forget, every single morning we are brought to you by our friends over at AJ Sports Cards. It was a heck of a setup on Saturday. Before the doubleheader, we swung by Elite Football Academy to check out the AJ Sports Card Show. Came home with a couple of boxes of cards for ourselves. These ones probably aren't to eat because we got some nicer. Maybe before, maybe we'll rip some packs open at some point on a stream of some sort. Maybe when the new EA college football game comes out.
Yeah.
We've got a pack of college football cards that maybe perhaps will help us build a team to play with in the game, or choose the teams we play with in the game. Plenty of ideas to go with it. But what I'll say is the AJ Sports Card Show was elite. At Elite Football Academy. I mean, it was awesome. It was a great setup. Like we said, we swung by the Crown Plaza this time last year, and it was a little tight in there. They threw it together maybe a little last minute. Still a great setup. It was awesome in there on Saturday. I advise every time they do it. I know they do one. This time they do one again in December every year. You got to get there because it's not just cards and boxes. It's not just football, baseball, hockey. They have
Anything
Pokemon.
you want.
They have memorabilia. They had like a signed gold Keyshawn Booty LSU jersey in number 1. They had just anything. Like Lloyd almost got a Pope card. They had a Keith Richards card. They had everything you could think of, really. It was a pretty cool setup. It was nice to meet the people and mingle and talk, made some friends. It was a really cool setup. And so I advise, look, every time they have that event, I will promote it, and we'll let you know to get out there, and you should. We'll always swing by because it's fun. But on top of that, just go by the AJ Sports Cards store because it's just as awesome in there. 3348 Drusilla Lane is the address. Make sure you swing by AJ Sports Cards and stay up to date on everything they've got going on at AJ Sports Cards 225BR on Instagram, AJ Sports Cards on Facebook. Make sure. And Glenn Fredette says it. You see it right there in the chat. You can buy from our guy Chuck. You can go buy some prints. We've got some next to Lloyd. You can't really see him on the camera right now, but a beautiful picture he did of Michaela Williams and Stephen Milam are up on the wall over there, watching over Lloyd. Got his back. He's got
safe.
He's got a score with the clutch G, and he's got a defender right behind him. And he's got Pat Pete right there over his shoulder. I am noticing now. Put the camera back on you. We need to fill the spot directly below Pat Pete, and then we're going to put OBJ up on the wall right there below so you can to fill those spots on the wall. We're also going to throw something right over Wyatt's shoulder below the light switch. I think would make it look much better.
The magic moment?
Maybe your magic moment.
Some are saying.
Some of the streets are saying. They are.
Maybe there's an auto out there that got signed, that poor kid.
A young gentleman did come up and ask Seth Dardar for his signature, and then he did get the Dardar signature. He did also indeed get a Lloyd Courtney signature.
I don't think he wanted the Lloyd
I
Courtney
do believe
signature.
it was posted on Twitter, so we'll try to find it so you guys can check out. LC's got a great signature, so if you ever want an autograph, get one. But we'll take a quick break here as we've rolled through hour number 1. We'll come back. We'll open up hour number 2, maybe with an announcement on what tomorrow's show may entail. I would advise everyone make sure you're up and at 'em tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We'll let you know what's coming right after this.
Like and subscribe.
Wardo's was created in honor of Alan Ward Granning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez. where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granding at Go Martin on the Go Deli.
Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff.
Where everyone is family.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's repair, a replacement, or storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
All right, welcome back here. Hour number 2 on this. What's today? Monday.
Tuesday.
Morning. Not Tuesday. Monday. Oh, my computer came on. That'll be okay.
Computer.
Plug yourself back in.
Thank you.
Appreciate all of you hanging out with us here on this Monday morning. Don't forget, every single day we're brought to you by FanDuel. FanDuel Sportsbook. Download the app. Can't wait for Mr. Fun to throw some picks at us. I'm assuming he'll have some NBA picks. Knicks, Sixers, Spurs, Timberwolves. And then, of course, some professional baseball as well. Let's see if Poji's White Sox play today. They do. White Sox today.
That was Bush League. I'm not betting on the White Sox again.
You let me tell you what's funny.
What?
On Saturday, I doubled down on them because of Poji.
They lost, didn't they?
No.
They
Not
won
on
again?
Saturday.
Okay.
On
It
Saturday,
won 9
I
out of
took-
11.
On Saturday, I took, let me see if I can. I took White Sox to cover -1.5 and under 4.5 total runs.
That sounds like a great game to watch.
They won 4-0.
Wow.
So they covered right below the under. And so
hanging
because
out with
I
Jason too
I felt pretty good after Mr. Fun's picks
Right.
cashed, and so I was like, let me sprinkle a little bit, and then I went in with Mr. Fun on the Royals. That hit as well. So I woke
You're
up
over there just making money.
I woke up Sunday morning. I was like, let's see what they call him, Mr. Fun. I think
Yeah,
this is awesome. And then I bet on some NBA basketball last night, and that hit as well. So
We'll see. I hit my bets on Saturday that he gave us,
Yeah.
and then I had like $50 in the account. And so when he sent the picks yesterday, I was like, well, let's just throw it all on it. And it fucking
did,
the Magic.
The Magic
fucking
did
missed.
not play well. At
Not
all.
fun.
So
We did a $50 parlay.
Yeah, I had $50 in the account, so it was free money.
Yeah, basically, yeah. There you go. We'll
Didn't
see if
want to
Mr.
extend
Fun
that
swings
timeline
in.
at all.
We'll see if Mr. Fun swings into the studio today to throw some picks at you. Hopefully he does. If not, we'll get him to text them over so we can get them out to you guys. Brought to you by our friends over at FanDuel. Make sure you use FanDuel Sportsbook, the app, the website, and always gamble responsibly. Tomorrow morning, we put out a little sneak peek on social media. I wanted to be, as vague as possible because, of course, all the news in this LSU media realm is vague before it becomes announced. And I put out a tweet that said, if I could find it and read it aloud to you.
Very excited about the interview we've got
There
for
we
y'all
go.
this Tuesday AM. Guest
There
will
you
be
go.
announced tomorrow. #boot up.
#boot up. Make sure to go subscribe. Appreciate anyone that hopped on over and subscribed to the channel to be prepared for tomorrow morning's show. I advise if you're listening to this show and you are not subscribed, to go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell so you know when we're live. But I'll tell you right now, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, we will have a sit-down interview with Will Wade, the LSU head basketball coach, will make his way into our studio tomorrow morning. Take a seat right here and sit down and talk about his return to LSU from NC State. And, of course, get you ready for the offseason, into the season. He's a busy, busy man building this roster, putting this team together. Whether you are patient or not, he will be in here tomorrow because he is building a heck of a team in Baton Rouge. And he has been so gracious to create some time for us, carve out some time to stop by Tingle & Co., sit down, and talk a little ball. It'll be it's exciting to sit down and talk to him. Also be very nostalgic because there was many times Lloyd and myself sat down, of course, on the Will Wade podcast, and then the many times he was a guest. But Lloyd and myself were able to sit down, talk ball with him after LSU, pre-McNeese. And during the Will Wade podcast, always a good time. And he'll be in here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, Will Wade live on Tingle & Co. right here at this channel. Make sure you subscribe, ring the bell, be prepared to listen to LSU basketball head coach Will Wade discuss his return to Baton Rouge after a stint in Lake Charles at McNeese and Raleigh at NC State, making his way back to Baton Rouge. And talk about his staff that he's put together. Of course, Johnny Jones, Rick Stansberry, Vernon Hamilton, who's been with him since his first time at LSU. I'd been with him while I was at Clemson as well, back when Wade was a young coach. And then, of course, we'll talk about the offseason as well with Coach Wade tomorrow. Can't wait to talk to Will Wade tomorrow morning, Tingle & Co., 9 a.m., hour number 2 will be kicked off with the LSU men's basketball head coach, the return of the general. The general will be here live tomorrow morning. Well, we appreciate you. We appreciate him. Make sure you're ready for it tomorrow morning. Everybody have their questions ready. Oh, Lloyd, you got a couple in the chamber?
These are the things. It's like seeing, there's friends in your life that you don't really have to prepare for because every time you see them, it feels like you know them again. Mm-hmm. And it's like, we just pick up right where you left off.
It is.
That's what it feels like with old Willie Wade.
I have to ask him what he thought about when he was getting on the plane in Raleigh to head back to Baton Rouge. He saw two familiar faces.
He did.
That all of us see pretty regularly here in the studio.
Thankfully.
Might see tomorrow in the studio. So, exciting for
he saw two more familiar
down.
faces when he got off the plane.
Do what?
Saw two more.
He did. When he got off the plane in Baton Rouge, some familiar faces as well. So we'll talk to him tomorrow at 9 a.m. Coach Will Wade will be in here. Very, very excited. There is some LSU football news as well as, you know what the saying is. The best in the boot, what?
Stay in the boot.
And I tell you what, the best tight end in the country in college football is from the boot and in the boot in Trey Green. The best tight end in high school football from the boot stays in the boot. 5-star tight end Ahmad Hudson has committed to LSU. He commits yesterday, the tight end out of Ruston, who is an absolute monster. Absolute animal. Ahmad Hudson commits to LSU. Look, we talked about it a couple weeks back when he came on a visit to Baton Rouge. We said this is one of those guys that you got to make sure they end up in purple and gold. Mm-hmm. Because you talk about what's Lane's hashtag?
Just different.
I've had the pleasure of sitting up close and watching him play football and basketball against my alma mater of Central High School in a state championship game, in a state semifinal game. And I can attest to the fact that he is just different. Than everyone else on the floor, everyone else on the field, he is different. Ahmad Hudson is an absolute monster, and I cannot wait for him to be in the purple and gold. I mean, just think about what the next handful of years could look like going from Trey Green, who I think is going to have a monster 2026 football season. There's my Central Wildcats right there.
Okay.
Shout out.
They're there. Oh.
And then 3 years to 4 years of Ahmad Hudson to follow, who is an absolute monster on the football field. The words don't even, the film is what you need to watch because words don't do it justice. This guy is
that picture's so
hashtag
cool.
Just different. Very easily can that picture become real where Ahmad Hudson ends up on that wall with some of the all-time greats at that position in LSU history. He's a monster.
That's what Wade about him.
He's an absolute monster. He is the epitome of hashtag Just different because nobody that size should be able to move like that. He's a dog.
It's like seeing Bigfoot. You don't believe it until you see it. Mm-hmm. And he is absolutely...
words don't do it justice talking about what happens on that
I love
field.
that he doesn't run from the Trey Green comparisons either.
Of course not.
Right.
There's some players that are no,
I'm my own player.
Right. And he is.
Of course.
To each, obviously, kudos. But the comparisons are always going to happen. And to be I want to be like that would be a good career arc for me. And I think he could be better but just on the football field because he's played more football. And to say that is
he's built a little bit different.
Yeah, lofty expectations for sure.
Yeah.
But the biggest win here is to have somebody of that stature, number one tight end in the country, in your backyard, sign and play for LSU. That's the ultimate goal every time you come here to coach.
Yeah.
And Lane Kiffin has been able to do that in spades since he's been here. What does he have? 6 5-stars since he's been at LSU? Mm-hmm. He had 3 his entire time at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
That you're starting to see why he seems you can't really take you have to take this opportunity if it's given to you.
And look, this guy Ahmad Hudson is an absolute monster. And I think the Trey Green deal is 1,000% a part of the recruiting pitch. Sit and watch what we do with a guy that is a lot like you from a
and
skill
you haven't even
set
seen it
wise.
yet.
Right. Mm-hmm. Watch what we do in 2026 with number 14, potentially number 7. And that's part of the pitch. And to me, like, there wasn't a better time for Lane Kiffin to become LSU's head football coach from an offensive standpoint than what's in this 2027 recruiting class. And you've already seen when you get the commitment of Pop Houston and now Ahmad Hudson and what potentially could be down the line of, I've said it on this show many times, a national championship level recruiting class you could put together in 2027, and you're in the process of it. Ahmad Hudson committing to LSU is huge. Pun intended. Like, not only is he a big-time football player or a big-time person, it could put together one of those historic recruiting classes in 2027.
So you mentioned Pop Houston, and I don't know who tweeted it. I don't know which one it was, if it was you or you.
It was me.
But the how can you not love Pop Houston is so true. That tweet was unbelievable. He tweeted that. It was Trey Barton. He quote tweeted. He's a, 4-star running back out of Louisiana. A few months ago, we sat in the recruiting section for the A&M game. We watched the ones who left. We remember who stayed. I promise y'all gonna feel us. Like, that's somebody that's like, that fires me the fuck up. Because you couldn't say it better. And that's somebody you want in purple and gold. And he wants to be it. That's the only thing that really matters. Is at the end of the day, if you want to play for LSU that way, if you feel that way about it, you always have a place at the table.
Yeah.
100%.
No, I agree.
And I think it goes for Pop Houston as well, but with Ahmad Hudson. I think people maybe not underrate him a little bit, but they kind of take it for granted because I think it was kind of set in stone. You kind of figured he was coming to LSU, and Pop Houston's committed, and you kind of figured they're going to end up at LSU, so people don't take them for granted a little bit, right? You focus on the Easton Royals and the Albert Simeon.
What you don't have right now.
Right, and I don't think there's a more perfect recruit in the class for Lane Kiffin than Ahmad Hudson right now. You're seeing it in the NFL and a little bit in college. It was big on wide receivers for a while, and that's going to continue to happen. But it is shifting a little bit more to this 12, 13 personnel where you have these absolute unicorn freak shows.
Yeah.
Running routes, maybe blocking a little bit, but these tight ends.
Matchup nightmares.
Who are just absolute matchup nightmares. And you're going to see what's going to happen with Trey'Dez Green this year, and then you're going to see it for 3 years with Ahmad Hudson. And I think the Trey'Dez Green comparison, I think the reason he doesn't run from it is because he looks at it and says, I can be everything Trey'Dez Green was, and even more so.
Right.
I think he looks at Trey'Dez Green and says, I can be better than that. And that's not a diss at Trey'Dez Green. I think he knows his talent level. He knows the offense that he's about to play in for 3 to 4 years at LSU, and he knows he can set records. He can be a first-round pick and, win national championships.
I mean, that 2027 class is shaping up to be special. Ahmad is, of course, the son of former LSU basketball player Antonio Hudson, so he has the LSU
Y'all keep
Tiger
doing that.
Pedigree.
Keep putting them out there.
That's good. It's fine by me. And look, I like I said, I've seen Ahmad Hudson up close on both the field and the court, and he is different. And this is a huge get for Lane Kiffin and LSU. And I know a lot of people are in the sit and wait type of camp when it comes to commitments, because we've seen so many times commitments turn into players flipping from one place to the other. Maybe they don't mean as much. Ahmad has said many times on his Twitter, September 8th, 2025, he said, and it is pinned at the top of his profile, wherever I decide on going to further my education and athletic abilities will not be for the money, but for the better of my career. And then he continued, he said many times that when he commits somewhere, it ain't I'm just committing for fun or just why not. It's because he wants to play there. And Ahmad Hudson is an absolute monster. And man, I can't wait to watch him play in the purple and gold. They can put together a special class in 2027. Pop Houston, they've got plenty of other pieces that are part of that class right now. Ahmad Hudson is the latest, and right now, in my opinion, the biggest, not just physically, but from a recruiting standpoint, commitment. Like, I don't want to understate how big of a deal this is. This guy's a freak. Like, this guy is a big-time football player and is going to be a huge addition and a huge piece of your future. And it might be just the surface of what this 2027 class could be. Because there's one name that, of course, is always going to be out there. Wyatt, you brought it up because I think we can take Pop Houston and Ahmad Hudson for granted a little bit because Pop Houston's been committed to LSU. Ahmad's, is it, like we said, an LSU legacy with his dad being here. This is a huge win to get Ahmad Hudson, and it just gets the ball rolling for what this class could end up being. As after the commitment yesterday, Lamar Brown, who, of course, will be on campus this summer, the former number one player in the country who committed in 2026, says, what you waiting on at Easton_3K? The best in the boot stays in the boot. So the former number one player in the state of Louisiana tweeting at the now number one player in the state of Louisiana, Easton Royal, who's currently committed to Texas. I feel similar to him about how I felt about Ahmad Hudson, of there are just some players you cannot let leave the state if you're LSU, especially if you're Lane Kiffin at LSU. Ahmad Hudson was one of those types of players. You can't let him out because he's different than everyone else on the field. He's special. He's an offensive monster with an offensive head coach. Easton Royal is in that same breath. That's one of those guys you just can't let leave. And it won't be the end of the world if he ends up at Texas. But, man, the number one wide receiver in the country in the state of Louisiana, the number one tight end in the country in the state of Louisiana, with Lane Kiffin as the LSU head football coach, gotta have it. Gotta have it. There's the tweet right there. Shout out to Lamar Brown. Speaking of foundation for a national championship in the future, Lamar Brown's a part of that conversation, as is what you're seeing, what could be put together in 2027. If you are not impressed with what Lane Kiffin's putting together from a recruiting standpoint, I don't know what you're looking at. Because this 2027 class, following up a 2026 class that was real good, with some of the top defensive linemen in the country who are going to play as true freshmen, could be following it up with quite the offensive powerhouse of a class, where you saw yesterday the commitment of Ahmad Hudson. Electric. Absolutely electric. Excited for the recruitment that Lane Kiffin, the recruiting that Lane Kiffin has been doing. Yesterday, a big commitment. Ahmad Hudson, the number one tight end in America, has committed to LSU, and it could just be pretty special because that Ahmad Hudson is hashtag just different from everyone else at that position. I can't say I've ever seen a monster quite like that on a football field because he is a player.
And that's almost part of why you, like kind of how you phrased it, where like it's like expected. If there's no Trey Green in your life, how do you feel about Ahmad Hudson? Where it's, I've never seen this before. It's almost like, oh, you get to go back to back with this. But if there was only one, like not many people get to be blessed with a 6'7" tight end for 8 years,
right?
And so for LSU to land back to back classes of players like that, it's certainly beneficial to have the test case before. But it's almost like we are a little bit spoiled. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, these guys come to LSU.
Absolutely.
You've never really like should not be this often.
Yeah.
And it's going to be exciting to see if everything works out the way that it should, and also to see how much LSU is not only in on 2027, but they are still very much in the now for LSU football because you go and get a JUCO corner that you know how hard it was to add somebody that. Maybe because we were talking about this whenever a corner goes down, it's like, well, you can't just go to free agency. It's like, well, what can we do?
Right.
What's
allowed?
Go to a military academy and go find one there that's still eligible and can play and has
How
offers.
many years of eligibility?
I don't know, 3, 4, 5. Like this is Keelan Williams went to Hargrave Military Academy. He had to actually go there.
Right.
Like that's the kind of players that you're able to get because academics matter anymore. But to be able to go find a player to, I don't know how much of an impact he'll make, but it shows like you need depth, we'll go get depth.
Right.
We need a player here, we'll go find a player here. And he says 6'3", 180-pound corner at CoreyRaymond.com.
And he's got 4 years of eligibility in front of him. Like it's not just it's a very much a 2026 move. He also could be very much in the mix moving forward.
2030.
I think it's a great addition because you needed that depth. Like you did. Lane was very open about it in the last presser of the spring. Was like, At corner, we're in a tough spot. We know we have 3. You know you've got PJ, DJ, and Jakeem Jackson. Like, you're confident in those 3. What's behind it? A lot of unproven guys. And here's another one, but it breeds competition, gives you some bodies, gives you depth, because just in case one of those guys goes down, because it's football, it is a contact sport, the epitome of a contact sport. Injuries do happen. You need bodies behind that can step up and perform, and this is a guy that is in that mix.
I just think it would have been so easy and like almost allowable to sit on your hands and be like, well, what do you want us to do? Like, that's what we're so used to.
He's had so many opportunities that he could have made excuses. Like, he could have sat back and said,
there's nothing we can do about it.
We're not putting all the chips on year one. He could have sat back and said, we can't compete with with Tulane for our defensive coordinator because that's a head coaching job. But instead he said, no, we can win in year one. We're going to do everything we can to win in year one. No, I'm keeping my defensive coordinator, right? No, I'm not going to let Sam Levitt tell me. No, I'm going to go meet him in the airport. I'm not going to let Jordan Seaton leave Baton Rouge and not commit. I'm going to go meet him in Atlanta. Because you could have said, I don't have the money to compete with Oregon. Mm-hmm. You could have sat back and said, now, you see what injuries happen. We can't get another corner. There's no spring portal. But they answer the call again. Excuses are not being made. And he's been like, you can't not get excited about 2026 because every time there's a call, every time there's you need something, deliver. You need a left tackle or you're not going to be that good. The top 10 pick in the 2027 NFL draft. You got to make sure you get a quarterback. We can't. What's going on? How about I get 3 of them? The best FCS quarterback and 2 top 10 portal quarterbacks, one of them being number 1.
Who's also seen running.
He was.
But so often, it hasn't been the LSU head coach holding the standard for what LSU football is supposed to be.
Yes.
It's always been you're almost making excuses around them, like, oh, he's got so much to do. He's got, they got other people to build this for him. He just has to go to the podium and explain why these happened or why this happened or answer for, I mean, like you said, like to make excuses almost. Instead, it's Lane going up there and saying, like, no, this is not, like, I'll go do it.
This ain't no halfway.
It's unbelievable to see somebody be all the way in on what he wants to do, and that he's holding the standard of himself to what LSU football should be, and it's just very refreshing to see a head coach actually do that at LSU as opposed to what you see at other places when you see Dan Lanning go to Oregon, and it's like, this is the expectation I've set for myself, and I expect the program to follow suit. Lane is doing that at LSU. He's like, y'all could be so much better.
Well,
and like, what are y'all? How has this been working to where apparently LSU is the job where you could come in and get a little bit, relax a little bit? But he's done the opposite, right? Where it's like, I'm not resting on my laurels just because I got here. It's like, why isn't it better?
This is why he came here, and I think part of it is he's got a chip on his shoulder because he's got to prove that he made the right move. Like that. I did the right thing, because it could have been very easy. Talk about like to sit back at Ole Miss and keep doing that, where you're competitive for a stretch of years, then you have the year you pop every now and again.
There he is.
Oh, look,
Madman.
Come on now.
There he is.
Your dream team.
How we doing?
Very good.
Look, put a little lipstick on this pig.
Yeah.
We're rolling today.
We're rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
New mics, new
tables. I like it.
How are we doing? Mr. Fun, Chucky Sunshine.
Sir. What's up, boys?
Welcome to the studio.
How are you?
I'm great.
My stomach hurt for you last year.
You look about as green as that shirt.
No, he's
I'm
good.
right. Do I look green?
No.
That's the thing. I was kind of worried yesterday that I didn't feel bad.
Yeah, there's
and I
a
was
lot
like,
of...
maybe this is a warning sign, because I just ate 18 hot dogs and I feel fine. I was like hungry for lunch at
There's a lot
noon.
of people worried about you, man.
I know.
I texted you at the baseball game, and Jason says, did you just see what he sent? He's eating Chinese food.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Very good. Mandarin chicken.
Where did you get it from?
There's a little hot wok place across from my house. It's not the best place ever, but it's right across from my house. It's very convenient. That's where I go, just for convenience.
Hey, how do you Noah? I mean Lloyd. How do you like? Yeah,
that's been happening
my
a
little
lot
gift
lately.
My gift.
Which one? I've got plenty.
Right there. No? On your mic
The flask?
stand?
Oh,
Did
this?
you look at it?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
Disgusting.
First time I've seen it. He didn't say anything about it at first. Lloyd, read it aloud. What does it say?
I'm spoiled. Crew of Kelly? Who went to this parade?
All of us.
It was
unfortunately.
sent
Was
to
he
us.
there?
No, it was sent
Of
to
course
us.
not. Yeah, of course he didn't go.
He's playing golf. Boy.
He was drinking wine.
Yeah, if he'd have known that was there, he'd have gone.
We're sitting in here setting up, and Charles pulls that out of
Oh,
the box, and
ew.
he's starting to put it on your mic.
Why's
stand.
my
I'm-
hand hot?
I'm like wondering what it is, and then he shows it to me, and I was like,
I just saw the Mardi beads. I was like, oh, nice touch.
Yeah.
Now
By the way,
I'm not going to move it.
How great does the room look now?
Oh,
It looks beautiful.
No thanks
Like
to Lloyd,
it.
obviously, but I mean,
that's true.
we all worked at first.
that's true.
Look, I just give
We
it.
hung up your
catcher's
catcher's
gear.
here. I put the helmet. Oh, do you see that?
I love
Oh,
it.
that
Yeah.
looks good.
Love it.
I've got
How about it?
You do.
Oh, yeah.
Devil Wears Prada 2 comes out, so I'm inspired.
There you go.
Queer guy for the straight eye.
That's right.
So-
Everybody needs one.
So do we have this thing set up for Jay to give the shout out? Do we know? Or
Oh
know.
yes,
We're gonna
We might be in a
we
pretty good
have.
spot.
We have. Look, she.
I feel like a Make-A-Wish kid. Like, shout out to my guy
You've
Wyatt.
earned
He's
it,
got
though.
6
You-
months
no,
to
you've
live.
earned it.
I understand. I know.
have earned
It's
it.
just,
People
yeah.
just
7
get
hot dogs
yeah.
down.
People
I know,
just
I
get
know.
cancer.
We're wishing you don't die is what we're
Yeah.
wishing for.
I
I know,
am
I
really
know.
worried that something bad's going to happen to you, and we're going to be at fault for it. Like,
Well, no,
Yeah,
no.
I'm not,
gotta
I'm not
sign a waiver.
condoning
I'll
anymore.
sign a waiver. You
Hey,
guys
you
are
want me to-
not. You guys
to
are not
read
liable.
you guys me and Wyatt's texts from Saturday morning. He texted me and he said, just want to make sure we're on the same page. I definitely want to film the 18 today if possible. I know I said we didn't have to the other day. I said, if you want to do it, let's do it. For sure, as long as y'all still think it's worth it, I'm down. Thought it did solid on socials, which it did. I said, no, definitely worth it. The content's great. I just don't want you to feel pressured to eat all that food. Because like my thing
then
was,
what did I
why are you
respond?
asking me if it's okay?
Yeah.
I don't want to pressure you into doing
Ask
it.
And then
your
what
gut.
I responded was,
Wyatt
I'm
says-
going to house food regardless. I don't want the pressure on y'all to feel like you have to film.
No, if you're doing it, it's
The
getting
filming's the easy part.
Well, I just want to make sure everyone likes the content, you know?
Yeah, let me tell you, people like the content, and the people at the box yesterday. I mean, the people that are asking yesterday where you were.
Oh, really?
Like,
No
where's
way.
Hot Dog Boy? I'm like, Hot Dog.
Hot dog
Awesome.
man.
I love it. I love it, Hot Dog
That's
Boy.
awesome.
And so Lily, the sweet over, was like, "That's the sweet," and I'm like, "That's like what?"
Oh, my gosh.
Yes. And the,
Charles,
and-
you've got the hot dog suite.
yeah, you're the hot.
I do
And the
now.
61 SEC
Glad we don't
champ was
smell
That
there.
was unbelievable.
He was there yesterday again. I
That
told
was
Charles, I said,
incredible.
"That's the guy that came over to take a picture with Hot Dog Boy."
That's awesome. I mean,
Hot Dog
So
Boy.
so I didn't get to listen this morning. Who's the special guest tomorrow?
Here we got a special
So
guest.
tomorrow, our special guesting at 9 a.m., the General, Will Wade, will make his way in the studio.
Wow.
Take a seat and probably in the chair you're sitting in right now.
Who'd up?
Where am I going to sit?
Right, but they got
Right
two
next
more
to-
Got
options.
plenty of options.
I'm not sitting on your lap.
well, he can take my seat. I'll let you have your seat. I'll go sit in
There you
the
go.
cup chair.
Nice.
Again.
I don't know
Here
what
we go. Hey, what did your mom say about you eating 18 hot dogs and 18 beers?
I don't
He
remember
only
what
did
she
9
said.
beers. He didn't
only
do
did-
18 beers.
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't.
He was
Oh,
he had to
no.
work for his dad.
I was working.
And so
I was
if he
working.
got too...
What do you mean you're working for your dad?
Inebriated.
Eating hot dogs?
No, from my
From the
phone.
phone.
I work for my dad from the phone.
He has to do baseball games.
I never claimed to drink all 18 beers.
No,
by
we
the
didn't-
way.
we
It
didn't
was
celebrate
I,
it.
thought, I assumed, and it was my fault.
But the
I
18
assumed.
dogs were taken care of.
We
Yeah,
didn't celebrate
absolutely.
18.
Look, I'm 24 years old. I'm not the smartest. I'm not
Clearly.
the most attractive. I have no idea how to talk to women. But when it comes to eating processed meat on a bun, there is nobody who does it like me.
That's true.
I'll fucking tell
You
you
did,
that
you,
right
did
now.
it, you ate very well. I'm
Hey,
not
the
gonna lie.
FaceTime.
That
I
was
don't
the
think-
best.
I don't think I could have done it without the FaceTime. I will say it was very anticlimactic that you weren't there.
Sorry.
It wasn't. I know. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying it wasn't as much fun that you weren't there. But the FaceTime.
FaceTime,
was
the lifeline.
I
Helped
thought
me out
that video
immensely.
was amazing, right?
It was
the
great.
fact that y'all could see Charles giving you the pep
Motivational?
talk, the motivational video. I mean, like and then we had the theme music going, and then we had special guests.
Will
in the
Helmer's.
suite.
Will
comes in,
Helmers,
eats a
Chase
hot dog in
Tyler.
one bite,
Right.
Chase Tyler.
Chase
Unbelievable.
Tyler. I mean,
Unbelievable.
shout out to Chase
Brought
Tyler.
you a plate full of 9 hot
Hot
dogs.
dogs for
Yeah,
the
LSU
second game.
We had LSU
Unbelievable.
gymnasts. We had former LSU baseball players. We had country music stars. We had a basketball staff member.
Yep.
I mean, this is nuts. And then we had a 61 SEC champ who
That
was
was
going to play
unbelievable.
quarterback at LSU, but he just didn't. He
old
wasn't good
man?
enough. Yes, yes. His email is Well, I don't know if we want to put it
No,
out
no,
there.
no,
but-
no,
Yeah, don't say
but-
it.
but-
Yeah.
But it has a lot to do with
If you
the
met him,
61
if you
championship.
met him, you would have a guess as to what it is.
Oh,
Yes,
100%.
absolutely.
I don't want to hear
100%.
it.
But it was all. I mean,
It wasn't bad. It was just funny.
funny.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So Will is going to be here tomorrow.
He is.
That's awesome.
Got some.
I think the whole staff is coming actually. From what
might
I've
be a
been.
little party.
Yeah,
I hope not. Ain't got no room.
No, they're gonna hang out in the other room and watch. We're gonna.
He
We're gonna
called me
live
last
stream
night
this
at
thing.
9:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where I have to be. I'm like, what are you talking about? Tomorrow. I go, that's Monday. Yeah. And so we talked about that. And he's like, I'm coming by your office on Tuesday. I go, yeah. Come on by.
Come on by.
And pop in the other side.
Yeah.
Just come in. That'd be live.
We'll
Well,
get-
big
I think
deal.
he meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See
Got
him
it
in
prettied
here.
up for him.
So Wyatt, do we have everything set up for his delivery tomorrow and everything?
I can do
Are
that.
we
Yeah, I
DoorDashing?
can. They open. They open.
What do you
early,
mean I
so
can do
It's
that?
right there,
I
by
want to
the way,
hear
you know
I
that.
Well,
am
he said,
doing
"Is
that.
it set up?" I haven't gone and gotten it yet, but yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go. I'll go
whatever.
do it tomorrow.
I think that would be awesome. Especially
I think
because
it would be
you-
funny, too,
because
yeah.
you served it to him.
Yeah.
Right,
I
of
think
course.
it'll be-
Well, everyone's got a
And listen-
connection
and
to him, so I
listen-
feel
Right,
like
right.
I also
You
have a
should
connection.
food again.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
And listen,
Carving out a little
icebreaker.
roll here.
if he doesn't eat it, you can eat it.
And that's why I'm so excited. Well, I was going to get two.
Well-
Eat one before I got here.
Well,
And then if
aren't
he
they-
doesn't eat that one, I can eat that
aren't
one.
they
And y'all
cut-
only think I ate one.
Aren't they cut in half?
They are cut in
You
half.
should have a half, and he should have a half.
Is it Jimmy John's?
No,
Should we?
Jason's Deli.
It's my
Oh,
deli.
Never
mind.
My deli.
I don't.
Shout
Lady
out.
in the
Make sure,
Trampet?
hey, no jalapenos.
Yeah, no jalapenos.
No
I get mine with no jalapenos.
There you go.
So
How about that?
And what
two
is
peas
it?
in a pod.
What is it?
It's
The
a ranchero wrap. So it's a
gotta look
wrap.
that up.
It's chicken, cheese, ranch, jalapenos, and pico de gallo.
I think y'all just became best friends.
We've been best friends.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
can see
we talk
that.
all
you
the
just
time.
didn't- you just didn't know it.
Will.
Yeah, we talk all the time.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, he's
Ranchero
got so many. He's got
wrap.
so many new friends, followers.
I know.
By the way,
Who do you think connected him, hooked him up to come on the show? It was me.
yeah,
Whoa, pump the brakes.
Jason's Deli.
Pump the
By the way,
brakes.
I was getting beat up last night on X. I don't know if
Really?
you guys. You
I
got a
saw
shout
some
out
of-
too.
yeah,
You got a
yeah.
shout out too by
Yeah,
the
yeah.
North Carolina State
Dennis
fans.
Smith's burner.
Oh man, Lupus or whatever his name
Yeah.
is. Come at me, bro.
Lupus.
Come at me, bro. We got
There's
a little.
a
We got
NC
a
State account that's literally just named
Lupus, and
Nice.
he's just throwing shade at Will for only having one player, and I'm like, dude, we're gonna have more than one.
You
I promise
entertain. You entertain this?
I do. It's so fun right
It
now.
is fun.
It's fun
It is
because
fun.
I don't
I'll
even
be honest,
entertain that. I got better things to do in my
Yeah,
life.
but Charles, for so long I've been beat up by the LSU fan
course.
base about being a Ben's basketball supporter.
you
Now it's
defend LSU's
yeah,
honor.
and it's funny because like I don't really care about North Carolina
Of course.
State. Like y'all are irrelevant in everything. So you're not hurting. But apparently Lupus watches the show because he gave you a shout out.
Good,
so
I appreciate
you
it.
and Shay Dixon.
I
So-
will say there was just an email came through the line for immediate release. Vernon Hamilton returns to Baton Rouge to rejoin Coach Wade's LSU staff. Vernon Hamilton returns to Baton Rouge and LSU basketball for the 2026-27 season as an assistant coach as part of head coach Will Wade's second stint with the Tigers. A quote from Coach Wade: "We are pleased to have Vernon Hamilton rejoin our staff at LSU. His work here in player development previously and his work with top players at McNeese and NC State on our staff was a big part of our ability to get to the NCAA tournament for our last 3 seasons. He knows our priorities to help build this LSU program back to where it will be." So another piece of the coaching staff.
And I actually think Vernon has a year of eligibility left too, so he
He
probably
probably
could play if we
does.
need
Love
him,
that.
right?
Who's
So-
it, Clemson?
Yeah, he played at Clemson.
Played at Clemson,
He played
yeah.
at Clemson. Yeah, Vernon can still ball. I've
Oh,
seen that
yeah.
guy play. We got some guys, man. I'm telling you, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right.
So there's the staff.
Can you ball?
Basketball? No.
The
Never.
big-
I was never good at basketball.
They call him the Big Ranchero.
They actually call me the White
Oh, check
Larry
it
Bird.
out.
There it is.
They actually
Ranchero
call him
wrap.
hot dog boy.
Yeah, it is hot dog
You're
boy.
now hot dog boy.
That looks
That's
really
fine.
good.
It does
It is.
that?
It is good.
That
Comes with
really
chips?
Good. Yeah, it comes with chips.
Is that your fingernails?
No.
Oh, wow.
Wyatt's
Well
fingernails.
done, Wyatt.
It's turning into a hot
It's not your
dog.
color. It's not your color fingernail polish.
Yeah.
That is your floor.
Right.
But so there's
That is your floor.
the staff currently: Wade, Stansberry, Jones, Stoudemire, Vernon Hamilton, and of course there's the support staff.
So
as
we've
well.
got a point guard. We've got 2 point
Yeah, we've
guards,
got-
right?
yeah, yeah.
We've got Johnny, who was a point guard.
Right.
We've got Stoudemire, who was a point guard,
guard.
who could also play at the 2. Vernon was, I think, a 3.
Yeah,
I
he was a
think
wing.
I think Will would probably be a good power forward with his size and everything.
Yeah, just rebound
We
coach.
just and so I
Block
don't.
out.
Rick
Block
Stansberry
out.
can be the head ball coach.
There you go.
Because he did that for so long. So we just need a
you go.
5. Let's bring Shaq.
Well,
back.
we've got
Yeah, we've got the computer.
Diabate right now. So there's
That's right.
our starting
There you
lineup
go.
right there.
That's right.
I mean, like seriously, it's getting old to hear people.
Of course.
And like, I get he entertains that. I'm like, somebody asked me last week, so you only have one player? I go, yeah, we're only playing with one guy.
Yeah.
We're only playing one guy.
You know,
Just leave it alone.
Lead the country in points.
Just leave it
rebounds,
alone.
Assists,
Just leave it alone. Just
not
like
assists.
No, he can't do assists.
Not assists.
He can't do
He
assists.
yeah, but I mean,
Well, unless he lobs off the glass to himself.
But that's a rebound.
Yeah, I guess
And an
That was,
assist.
that was the Angel Reese rebounds, right?
It is rebounds. Yeah, but
Shoot from the hip.
well, good.
but yeah, no, it is getting a little old hearing all the
That's
negative.
He did give me some. He did give me some scoop last night. I'm not gonna say.
course,
I'll let
of
him
course.
tell y'all if he tells you. But I think he's gonna be fine.
I think a lot of people. I think the part I'm most excited about tomorrow, more so than any answer or any question, is for everyone to be able to see the mind frame and the place he's in, and I think that'll allow everyone to go, okay,
Yeah.
we're good.
because
I think when they
literally,
see him relax, then
and he
they'll
hasn't
understand.
done any interviews, so this will be the first interview he's done
right.
since he's been here,
So
other than his press conference.
Yeah, so
Shout
they'll
out
get to see.
Shout out to Tingle & Co. for that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Landing that one, man.
Tingle & Co.
That's impressive.
And
we
it-
better have a big. I'm surely we're gonna have. It should be one of your biggest days.
Oh,
right?
no, it will.
mean,
I think it will.
we're challenging people out there.
Maybe some NC State fans in the
I'll,
chat.
oh,
Oh,
I
wow.
have no,
Think
I have
about
no
that.
doubt.
Can't wait.
I have no doubt. And the good thing is, it's set up to where to talk in the chat, you have to subscribe. So we might
I
Oh,
could say if Lupus is one of these guys super chats, maybe he could ask a question. Right?
If you want to make sure you get a question in. Of course, I'm only going to read the question if I feel like it's
appropriate.
worth reading.
Minimum $100 super chat tomorrow for questions.
$100, all bets are off.
If you want a question asked, super chat it in, and that's your best bet.
yeah. What time he's gonna be here?
Question at 9
9
a.m.
a.m.
That's
So
early
we
for
got to
me.
get to work early.
We'll have 8 a.m.s when we start. We'll have an hour to set
A
it
long
up,
day
and then-
today. Long day tomorrow. Might have to take
yeah.
a nap
Hey,
tomorrow.
You've earned it.
do it. You have earned it.
By the way, my brother was at the game
I was
yesterday.
about to ask, how was the game yesterday?
Fantastic.
They
Tigers
won.
win again.
7-0?
Tigers win again.
Sweep.
So I was getting text messages
A sweet
from some
sweep.
people saying, "Is Hot Dog Boy up there?" I said, "No, he took a day off," and they were worried we were going to lose. And I'm
Right.
like, so I was glad that it wasn't because of you.
I was worried we were going to lose because at that point now I have to eat 9 hot dogs for every game.
Every
for
game
the
for
I
the
still
rest
might
of the
have to.
I don't think we can. I don't
At
think we can
this
ask
point.
you to do that, but
I would. I will.
I would do it.
Yeah, that's the thing. He would.
Right. If the general consensus is they need me to do this in order for
Of
the team
course.
to be
You'll do it.
successful,
I know you will.
I will absolutely fucking do
There's
it.
a-
we might need an on-hand cardiologist at
Of
all
course.
times to check me in between innings, but I mean,
we can check your blood pressure here and everything.
think
we ought to
that's-
check
so
your
the
blood
Regional
pressure
Medical
today
Center.
and just see how it's doing.
That
Because
would
I have
be
a feeling
great.
it's probably a little spiked, elevated due to the sodium intake.
I feel like a balloon. Like, and if someone pokes me, I'm gonna pop.
Oh, you like
a
the
sodium
girl
balloon.
in
Willy Wonka?
Willy Wonka?
Yeah. What's her name?
Violet?
Veronica
Violet.
Flintstone?
Violet.
Oh no,
That's from Anchorman.
Anchorman.
Those
Wrong
are his
one.
pants. He has to take them back to the pants store.
Yes.
But yeah, no.
No,
I mean,
the message has reached the
There's
higher
a
ups.
push for us to get to like people wanted them to go to Athens to eat hot dogs and bring it serious.
I think it's the only fair thing for him to do. I actually think
agree.
the team should take him.
That's
No,
right.
we agree.
I think that
we're gonna have to start crowdfunding for
Athens.
for Athens.
Yeah.
I'll
do it.
Oh, can I drive?
Y'all driving to Athens?
Well, it depends on what the.
I heard Spirit Airlines has some cheap tickets.
By the way, I
Spirit's shutting down.
bought a Spirit plane today. Yeah, we're
Oh, a whole plane?
Perfect.
We're going to put Harvey Internet. Well, Harvey. Well, we'll put just SRMC. I don't know.
Yeah,
Harvey
right.
International is what on it? Is that a company? Harvey International.
Oh, that's yeah, the
Golf.
LLC.
All right, Golf International. It's way bigger than anything I have, bud.
Go Harvey,
but,
Southern Regional Medical on the side.
Yeah, we got to get White to Athens. We got to crowdfund because 18 hot dogs from a concession stand is
Very
Well,
expensive.
it's 27.
expensive. Well, yeah, I
Well,
guess
if we
that
go
would
to
be
Athens, it's
27.
3 games, it's
3
27,
Yeah, 27 hot dogs.
You can't eat 27. Dude, do me
We
a
already
favor.
did.
Well, that's 3 days.
No, listen. In
did
3
it.
days is hard. Like back to back to back days. That's hard.
Right.
Do me a favor. Sit at home and eat them. Don't go to Athens.
Well, I want to go to Athens.
I know.
would love to go to
Listen,
Athens.
it's not about that. Just sit at home and eat them.
Why?
Because I'm afraid you're gonna hurt yourself.
But why would eating
Like your
them
colon is gonna go and
What's
your
the weather
intestines
in
will be like.
Athens this week?
But why
let's see how the weather-
why would eating them at home as opposed to Athens be?
Because you
any
really
different?
don't have to eat them all at home. You could say you ate them at home.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's
No,
No,
we
no,
don't
no,
do that.
no,
Content.
Because you know what? If I did that, they would lose. And then it would be my fault.
Yep.
And I am a lot of things, but I am not going to make this baseball team lose games, Charles.
Because the method should be, you eat the 9 hot dogs game 1, you go straight laxative right after, you get them all out.
Oh, wow.
easy, so you can wake up Saturday morning completely empty stomach.
Exactly.
What
Do
if
it
you did
again.
a hot dog smoothie?
Oh, God.
No.
It's almost as bad as you dip in the hot. So I had people,
That was bad. That
so I
I
had
don't
people
know
telling
where
me
my
like,
head was at.
I had Saturday night I was at a function.
Yep.
And when I FaceTimed you, and somebody said after I got off the phone with you, they said, I was watching up until he dipped the hot dog.
Yeah.
And then I almost threw up in my mouth, and I'm like,
Here we go.
Look, here's our FaceTime.
I mean, look at this.
This was
great
perfect.
content.
I was struggling here.
Nick,
So good.
By the way, that's one of our better attorneys.
I'm struggling, Nick. It's not going well
He's
at
just
all.
bogging a cookie right next to you.
Yeah, I mean,
The cookie I had after the
I see
18
three
just
of them. I
wasn't
don't know
great.
which one to hit. Hit the one in the middle.
Hot,
Hey,
fresh
eat the one in the middle.
Just go 3 plain dogs.
3 plain dogs, Nick.
listen,
Maybe just a
little pep talk. I looked at my phone. I had a FaceTime, missed FaceTime call from Mr. Fun, so I had to call back.
I know.
And everybody's like, "What are you
Okay,
doing?"
well, now I have to do it.
I'm like, man, I got a guy who's really trying to.
I felt bad. I didn't want to interrupt your party that
That's
night, but
okay.
I was like,
It was good. I needed it.
He was struggling. Charles.
I was.
Like,
No,
he,
no, yeah,
he was in
yeah.
a bad spot.
He
was in a
did.
bad spot.
I would say the last 4 hot dogs
We're tough.
were real.
How did you
real
eat the
tough.
last 4?
Slowly.
Plain, like you said. You said because that I ate
After that-
the fourth to last one was the first one I started struggling with. That's when we FaceTimed you, and you said
Next
last
3.
3 plain. So that's how I did it,
And you got there, bud.
and I got through it.
I like it.
Fucking got through it.
I like it.
It was great work.
So
was.
somebody,
You know what I am ashamed of, though?
What's that?
You didn't wear the hot dog hat.
I am mad about
He
that.
left it
I
in his
forgot
car.
it in my
Left it in his
car.
car.
Oh,
I
that-
forgot it in my
All right,
car.
that will be used
In Athens, if you go to
in
Athens.
Athens or one of the next games you guys come to.
We need to get you a shirt like hot. We need to get a jersey that says "Hot Dog Boys." and
Hot
then-
Dog Boy.
With 18 on the back.
Exactly.
I'll do
Yeah.
it. Listen,
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
do
we can go
it.
27. 'cause
I
you
will
know.
happily lean into this.
Yeah.
I will be
I
hot
think-
dog boy
I think
for the
you
rest
found-
of the
I
season.
think it's too late. I think you're already leaving.
Look at this.
Yes, yes.
Oh my God. Oh my! He's ready. What were you doing?
The Rocky music was playing. We were shadow boxing.
Oh,
I thought you were gonna throw up. Oh my gosh.
Oh wait, get the eye roll.
The eye roll.
It's the third
hot
night
dog
of this.
17 is.
yes.
I was
That's
not
when
happy
I thought he was
about
going to
that
die. I
bite.
think
The
in the
eye
background I
rolls
said,
unbelievable.
I think I said he's going to die.
that's
And there were pretty girls in
involuntary.
there looking at him. He was like,
Oh, that's what it was then.
Yeah, it was the pretty girls.
I don't know.
Look what I can do.
It was
I don't
crazy
know.
how many people were just absolutely encapsulated.
So who has the question for Coach Wade? You came up with any?
I don't have a mic. I'm not mic'd up.
Oh, we got.
I'll be in the.
Yeah, we got the
floor
floor mic.
We got a
over
floor
here.
mic.
We're absolutely set up to do whatever.
now I have to
your little
talk
heart
to
What is
decides.
a
not
floor
good.
mic? What does that mean?
So this microphone right here.
It like comes.
You can hear from anywhere.
Oh,
So this one,
look at us.
you plug in.
Oh.
It's got the same port, and you plug it in, and you just set it here,
And everybody can
and
talk.
it just picks up the audio instead of you having to talk directly into
Welcome
it.
to the 90s, Tingle and Co. Welcome
That's
to
right.
the 90s.
That's
Now I
how,
have
this is
to
how
talk.
Watergate happened.
Oh shit.
Well, hey.
Matter of fact, there's gonna be a guy coming here tonight and sweep for bugs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just sweep for bugs.
not termites.
Oh, now I have to talk. Now I'm scared.
Why?
I'm just playing.
Please don't ask him something stupid.
Oh, I will.
See, now
That's-
I am
that-
scared.
No, see, that's
no,
my
I'm
job.
Good. I'm fine. Yeah.
Don't ask him like, "Do you like hot dog?"
No. We'll be good.
Oh, that
I'll
dude
ask
likes to
something
eat,
smart.
guys. I'm telling you, Will likes to eat.
No, but
We're
it's
gonna
be a
have to set it
ranchero.
up
You can have your
For
ranchero.
basketball
Yeah.
now, we've got to come up with what he's going to eat for basketball games.
Right. Exactly.
A ranchero
Maybe some
wrap.
Chicken Ike's.
So we've got
Yeah.
2 halves for men's basketball, which makes
Try
it
it.
tough
Yeah.
because you only have to eat.
What if
2
you just did a
things.
ranchero wrap every game?
The PMAC used to have fantastic sausage po' boys, Manda sausage.
I
course.
loved the
He loves
sausage.
They-
Oh,
and
well,
I don't
flavor
know
and
what
spice
happened
really
to
do
him.
say it all.
So somebody also told me, like, somebody asked me Saturday,
Legend.
like Saturday evening, like, "Hey, has he ever tried the footlong from Sonic?"
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "I'm sure he has. Can he eat 9 of those?" And I'm like, I mean, come on, man. Like, you're starting to push the envelope here. I mean,
Somebody
like,
asked yesterday.
why don't he jump out of an airplane without a parachute? He's ever done that?
Right. Well, he's like Travis Pastrana, but it did. I mean, he's taken flight a little bit because we walked out of the game with Jake Brown, and somebody asked, "How are you feeling?" And we all assumed it was for Jake. Question was for Hot Dog Boy.
They were not
That
asking
was like the
Jake Brown,
proudest moment of my
injured
life.
Right fielder, how his hand was. They were asking White how he's feeling after eating 18 hot dogs.
Yep.
So did Jake Brown look at you and go, "What did you do?"
He's so
No,
proud.
we had already talked about it, but the guy literally goes like, "How you feeling, Wyatt?" And I was like, "Wyatt? This fucking Jake Brown's right next to me. Like, what are you talking to me for?"
Would let you
It's
know
incredible.
you're on
Think
you're on the
about-
same level.
Apparently.
Think about if they brought the hot dog hat into the dugout as a celebration thing. You know, like
Oh,
these,
yes.
like every time someone hits a
might-
homer, they get the hot dog.
That
hat.
would be unbelievable.
Every-
I am mad I forgot.
Can we
the
get
hot dog
Dardar to
hat.
do
Let
that
me
for
see.
us?
Every-
Let's get Dardar to do that.
Every
for us.
inning, somebody different wears the hot dog hat.
Every homer.
Could do it.
Whoever hits the homer.
Like what Tennessee used to have the hat that
The
said
daddy
Yeah,
hat.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going hot
And then-
dog,
and
hot
then
dog boy hat.
Hot
Ole
dog
Miss
daddy.
had what?
Didn't they have like a pimp, like
Pimp jacket.
Jacket
That was
or
Tennessee
something?
also. They
That was
really
Tennessee,
they
yeah.
took that
And
and
then,
ran
and
with
then
it.
it's like I think
It's like the Miami. It's the turnover chain.
Yeah.
That's what
Well,
started.
what
all
about
of
what
this.
about like when they hit a double with the second base? Like
want a
they
celly?
used to do that. Yeah, or that. What do we do? Like a.
Hot dog.
I don't know how you can.
Yeah.
You could do a
Let's
hot
let's
dog.
not.
I don't. I'm
let's-
not gonna do it.
Let's not say we did. That's no. We don't want our players.
Lloyd.
We don't want our players on TV doing
no,
that.
no.
I think it'd be
no.
funny.
No, it wouldn't.
That's a Texas A&M type
That's
of
right.
thing.
What if they just wiggle the dog?
Yeah, just wiggle it. Just wiggle it.
Ugh.
Grated cheese. on it?
Oh! You're mustard. You're putting mustard and ketchup on it.
That would be the.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
We're putting mustard. Oh, onion. No relish.
Yeah, you're not a relish fan, I can tell.
No, the relish was not good
he
at
did
all.
not like the relish
I
at
love
all.
I love trying new things. So I was happy to try it. Not a relish guy at all. Didn't enjoy that one because that was the 7th inning of game 1. I didn't enjoy that one. The next one I put mac and cheese on it was phenomenal, and then the last one
I made the 9th
was beautiful. Now. Fuck all of you for not mentioning there was mustard on the
Oh,
tip
it was
of my
I
nose.
did tell you that.
He did. He's the only
You
one
told
that
me-
said it.
You told me after I had eaten the entire
I saw
hot
it.
Well,
dog.
I
was
didn't
gonna
see
let-
you
You
until
wanna
after
tell
you.
us
That was
during
the
you had
best.
hot dogs?
Yes, I look disgusting.
Well, that's the point of the dog. You can clean it after, but you got to keep
Let me,
the.
It was
let me
good
say
content.
This, the mustard on your nose was not what made you look disgusting. It was the 18 dogs.
That was an accomplishment. I'm a sportsman.
We're getting some shirts made, hot dog boy.
Dude, you
love it.
literally, when I walked up, you were finishing it, and I'm like, "Hey, man, you get some mustard on your nose."
Oh,
And you're
it was the first
I
bite.
appreciate that. But these guys, they knew the whole time, and they let it happen.
I would have let that mustard stay on your
Yeah,
face
forever.
for the remainder of the games.
Where's
Well, I
Chris-
appreciate you. See, look at Mick.
where's
my cut
where's
guy.
the cameraman Christian at today?
Finals week.
Oh,
Yeah, it is finals
big
week.
week for them. Huh?
Doesn't affect me.
Poggi and Christian are taking some tests.
aren't you in
Poggi was
school?
working yesterday.
Poggi was.
Poggi was working yesterday.
Poggi gave us a gave us a
He
little
gave a
head
hat
nod.
tip.
I whistled at him.
Yeah, we yelled at him.
He's the hat tip cracks me. up.
By the way,
He's
he
the
sent
best.
me a text. He sent me a message
There he is.
Saturday night.
Look at him right in the top.
Oh, look
right
at
corner.
him!
right.
Look at him!
So
That
did,
was a great moment,
So
by
did
the
y'all
way.
see the drone?
Oh my gosh!
So there was a drone yesterday that flew at sweet level from outfield to infield, hit the net right past the dugout, and they got it. The LSU picked it up, and so we all I wonder whose drone it is. Come and find out, they don't know whose drone it is. They're looking for it. That's now they're going to be a felon because it's illegal to fly a drone over a sporting event.
You know,
Right,
you know
yeah.
the sound when in your Tiger Stadium and a fight breaks out and everybody goes,
Uh-huh.
ooh.
Yeah,
Well, that was the sound. This drone goes past us and hits the net. And everybody goes, ooh, and people stand up and look. And literally, it landed right where Poggi sits.
Yeah. Holy
like right. Thank God
Yeah.
it landed there.
Of course.
But I mean, I was sitting inside. and I go, what? That's a drone.
That's crazy.
Dude, now you're starting. I mean, there's some
Well, I
drones.
can't wait to find out whose drone it, who was trying to.
Oh, I wouldn't come forward if that was one of those
Spy on
guys.
Yeah, but you lost the drone.
I think
Yeah.
you take the 500 for not prison.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'll trade
That's a
$500
felony,
for
right?
that.
Yeah, it's a felony.
Yeah, that's
It's a
bad.
felony.
That's a bad deal.
So I know
That's a bad
LSU
reason.
PD were looking for it. So they literally grabbed it and took it, and I'm like, wow. Like I thought the person who had it would come running forward.
Yeah. Had to
But then
be
again,
NC
they might
State.
not even be on.
They don't have to be
campus.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Right.
could have been watching the game.
That's crazy.
But it literally between the net and the suites, it just came eye level.
What part of the game was it in? Y'all remember?
So it's a,
7th, 8th inning, something like
towards
that.
the end?
Right
Yeah.
before, like Jake Brown got tossed yesterday.
He did.
I don't know why.
Jake Brown got
was he
tossed.
was he just?
I don't know what. I don't even know if they.
he was
described the
talking.
reason
He was
or
talking.
what.
I heard he was talking. Somebody sitting close said he was talking trash to the ump, and the ump just threw him. I mean, there was a
Was
lot
in
of
his
controversy
feelings.
yesterday. I mean,
Yeah,
Jay Johnson got into it
course.
quite a few times with the ump.
Yeah.
Um,
it seemed
This
like
is
he-
after the play with Curiel at
he held the
home,
plate.
Right.
where it
Well, they
was.
said he.
Did he actually swipe down? You can't tell.
I mean, he hits the ball like he hits the glove.
But he could have been going for the plate,
If you
right?
think back to the
Yeah,
play
that's-
that Jay was talking about, where it was A-Rod versus Roy, like A-Rod legitimately slapped the glove to hit the ball out,
Right.
and like it was very intentional. This was nowhere near intentional.
He was just trying to get to the
He was
plate.
just trying to get to the plate. So
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, he's trying to slide in. I mean, he's trying to get the hand down. So, whatever.
It's
I
a-
was surprised that's how the rule is written.
Right.
Because if you hadn't told me the rule and just let me watch the replay, I would have also called him out because he did interfere with the catcher trying to tag him. But by the letter of the law saying it has to be intentional, I don't think he intentionally hit the glove.
No, I don't think
I
so.
think he was trying to get the plate, and the glove got in his way.
By the way, I tried to start the one more year chant yesterday, and nobody bought it. Yeah, nobody bought in for it. So maybe Tuesday night we'll start the chant.
We'll see. And I think it would be very interesting to see what he ultimately decides.
I think it's pretty neat that LSU swept.
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was great.
I mean, South Carolina.
It was good to
South
see.
Carolina is not a very good baseball.
You said that, and I agree with you. But they actually had big.
They were
took
ahead of us.
They took 2 out of 3 versus Kentucky the week before, I think. Yeah, and they're not great, but I think that was the best baseball we've played in the last.
How many games we got
of
left?
course.
6?
We have
6
seven-
SEC games,
7 total games.
1
Tulane tomorrow.
So 7.
So we
7
think we
total.
got to go 4-2 to get to a regional, or do we think we still have if 13 plus?
I think 4-2, and I think if you win one game in Hoover,
Hoover.
you're definitely in.
Yeah.
So 13 has always.
What
been
if we win Hoover?
Oh,
yeah,
if you-
auto
if
bet.
you-
Yeah,
If you,
You
if
rank?
you go
You-
4-2
you
and win
host
at
the
Hoover, you
regional?
may host. I mean,
It would be. I mean, it would be hard to say.
It would be. You'd be close. You'd be.
I don't
You'd be
think I'd
on
say they
that.
don't.
You'd be on that bubble.
I don't.
Have you ever been to Hoover?
I have not been to Hoover. It's during my birthday.
I've
week.
never been to
It's
Hoover
during the
either.
week of my
Wait,
birthday.
Birthday week.
Birthday week, so like you celebrate for a week.
Like a woman?
Well, no, like as in we normally go to the beach that week.
So-
Like, that's normally our.
Are you
family
going to the
vacation.
beach this year for your birthday?
No.
Okay.
Well, then it's
Hoover's
not
the
normal.
spot.
I would love to go to Hoover.
Hoover's
I'm not
fantastic.
anti-Hoover.
I've never been. You've been, right, Lloyd?
I have.
I'm not going.
I would love to.
Hoover's really fun,
Yeah.
It is fun.
especially when LSU's good because you're going to stay for 5
Right.
days.
Well, see, I've been only
No.
during the Jay Johnson era, and it
Right.
was the 2023 year, and so they're very much to participate, not to win.
That's right.
Yeah,
And
I'm
This
not.
so
one
it
will
was-
be different, right?
Yeah,
This
oh,
one-
what-
this
what-
one-
has to be.
100%.
I
It'll be like 2024, which was so much fun.
That was fun. That was fun.
And that was the one thing about like the Palmineri era. Like, you know, you can say what you want, but like them being competitive in Hoover
was always exciting.
was always
a
fun
great week.
because that again, that's the week we're at the beach. I remember like
Oh,
sitting
that
in the
would be
condo
fun.
watching the games with my grandpa every year.
Yeah.
I remember them beating Arkansas in 2017, beating Vandy in 2015. Like that was so much fun.
Like in the middle of the day, you and your grandpa sitting inside watching while you're at the beach.
Absolutely.
And then it would also
Go Tigers.
align with softball would always be in a super regional.
Yeah.
Hey, hats off to Beth Torino, 25-0.
How about that?
She's going to host a regional.
That's
they,
awesome.
They,
think
they,
they are.
went on it. They had a rough start to the year.
She's
They
finishing
started,
strong.
they started to find a
Happy for her.
groove.
Yeah, that's good.
Started to play well.
So they play Wednesday against Georgia. Is that who they play Wednesday?
Here at home?
So.
No. It's I don't know. It's in Lexington.
Yep.
Right. It is
Yeah,
Lexington.
SEC basketball, SEC
There you
softball
go.
tournament.
You're thinking Kentucky.
That's right.
But yeah, they should match up.
Wow.
They match up on.
Wow.
They play
pull it up
Georgia,
now.
I think Wednesday afternoon or evening. I don't know.
see.
Actually, it'll be,
Find
and then they
this.
get Oklahoma if they win. So
Yeah.
I think if they win, I think.
7 p.m.
7
on
p.m.
Wednesday.
All right, nice.
Georgia,
Gives me a little something to
LSU.
watch Wednesday
The
night.
second round of the SEC
Something to
tournament.
bet on.
So
in
yeah,
Lexington.
you got nothing to worry about there, bud. By the way,
Yeah, we
I
got some picks for
we
today.
got some. I got 2 monsters
So
today.
we love them.
We love
it.
them. Yesterday,
Okay.
yesterday I didn't love them. We went 1-1
That's all
yesterday,
right.
and we don't promote them on the show.
We did. We loved them on. What day was that? Saturday.
Saturday was fun.
Saturday
wasn't it,
was
boys?
fun.
All right, let me give you.
Lost
ready?
it all on Sunday. though.
Saturday was a good day because I got hot after those picks as well. I went on with the into the Royals with you.
Yep.
Because I wanted to make sure you weren't alone in it.
Yep.
They took care of business. So
All right, so 5 units
okay.
over
Oh.
212.5 Sixers Knicks tonight. Game 1.
Over 212.5 for the 76ers and Knicks.
It's a 5-unit play.
Right now on FanDuel, it's at 213.5.
Ooh, I got a good number.
So you can tease it down if you want to make sure you're at the same total as an
God,
alternate spread.
you got some haters in this chat. Beth isn't even going to get out of the regional, probably. Wow.
There's some people who are down on softball.
No, there's some that just they don't believe. They just whatever.
Women's tennis, I think, advanced to.
Women's
That's
tennis,
the Lane
men's-
Kiffin
men's-
effect.
men's do.
He's
you
been
go.
training them up on pickleball. It
Pickleball.
translates to tennis.
See?
One more play. One more
So
play.
over 212.5 if you want to take an alternate total is minus 120.
That's okay. That's
that
good.
game,
That's easy.
so.
And the 4-unit play is the Tampa Rays tonight. Tampa
Bay Rays.
Bay Rays
Okay.
tonight.
Money line?
Money line.
Money line
Money
on the
line.
Rays.
Interesting.
They play at 5:41 p.m.
Well, that's
Central
perfect.
Time.
Right when you get home.
At home against the Blue Jays, and money line is minus 120 as well.
You know what we need to do?
So parlay that sucker, boys.
We need to get a sports ticker in here.
Yes, we
Oh,
do,
I would
Charles.
love that.
It would be awesome.
We could put it right above Mikey Maltuk's jersey.
Good.
Be like Wall Street.
Yeah.
We realized once the cameras were on this morning, we're gonna go Odell Beckham right there
Yep.
behind Lloyd to fill that space, and then there's a little space right below Pat Pete. that we're going to fill, and then right over Wyatt's shoulder. Might put the magic moment from the 18-dog evening there on the wall.
For sure.
Had Joe Burrow above your head, bud.
Yeah, you do.
Joe Burrow in my magic moment.
So are we doing a Tingle? Are we doing a Tingle parlay today or what?
We can. So the
can.
parlay,
We got
the Mr.
Chucky
Fun,
Sunshine
the
in it.
Mr. Fun parlay is plus 236.
This is the only one I take.
If you parlay them
It's
together.
the only one I take.
So plus 236. That's
How many team parlay is this?
Well,
It's
if
a
we
little
each pick
two-teamer.
one.
So we'll each pick one.
So go find you a game real quick. Get on there and find you a game real quick. It's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun. It's Mr. Fun.
It's fun to lose money. I was.
What if it
I
hits?
was
as a,
deeply.
with the boys. Lose
It's,
money with the boys.
yeah. We haven't hit one yet. I'll say that. So we're due.
We have gone over. Which
We
is
have gone
basically
over.
hitting- which is
Over.
basically hitting one.
And then we went half.
So you can go
'cause
NBA.
last
You can go Major League Baseball.
Friday's show, we went 3 for 6 on the parlay. So we went from 0 for 6 to 3 for 6.
So you know
By
what
the
that
way,
means.
I was in on the Kentucky Derby for about 1,300 and lost everything.
no, you
Well,
got
we
a little
didn't
bit
know.
back. You got a little
Oh
bit
yeah,
back.
because the horse scratched because he flipped at the
flipped
gate.
over.
Jeez, Louise.
Well, see,
And then the race before, the couple of races before, I hit a couple, nothing big.
what would have happened was that would have been the horse that I picked, 1,000%. My horse would have done a backflip before the race started.
It was the most anticlimactic watching of the Derby that day, Charles, when y'all left, because literally we're all talking and I look up and I go, "Hey guys, the Derby's on!" Like the race had already
Okay.
started.
Because
And-
they do a terrible job producing
and we
it.
couldn't even hear it, and it was that was in the suite, but it was still.
That was our fault.
We were like, "Wait, who won? 19 won?
Right.
Oh wow, it's a lady." You know, like,
So here's
And
the
then
funny
you-
part. I'm sitting at my house, sitting on the couch, dressed, waiting to go to this function, graduation, U-High graduation. Shout out to my niece. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching. Man, it's a pre-Derby. You know, the horses are walking around the thing, and then we got to pull them out because Great White flips and throws the jockey. Kind of hurt himself a little bit. It looked like the horse did. And so all of a sudden, the doorbell rings, and I'm like, everybody's getting dressed. My wife and my daughter are getting dressed. I'm already dressed. I'm like, God. So I'm like, maybe it's like UPS or something or Amazon. Ding dong again. So I literally run to the door. I'm like, hello? Hello, sir. My name is so-and-so. I'd like to clean your garbage cans. I'm like, what? Some kid around the neighborhood. I'm like, how much?
Yeah.
$25 a can. I said, I'll open the gate. See you later. Close the door. So I'm back. Man, bing! The race is off, right? And I'm watching. Okay, where am I? Where am I at? Not even, because the race only lasts 3 minutes. Ding dong. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I get up and I'm like, yeah. He goes, can I use yours? I said, you can use whatever you want. Take the car. Close the door. I'm like, come on. So I literally get to like the last 30 yards of the Derby. I'm like, this is pissing me off. I had to go watch the replay of it to watch that I lost all of my money on the Derby.
Well, not only that, it's the it
Hats off
should
to
have
the
been
kid, though.
it should have been exciting. Yeah, look, entrepreneur.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to, but and he did a great job.
And he could have,
Robert
but
Johnson.
they like,
But he could have waited like 20 more minutes.
or he could have got you for much more. But like, you could have said $100 a
Yeah,
game.
I would have
And
given him
came in-
100 if he didn't ring the doorbell.
shut up. Yeah, leave me alone, kid.
Yeah,
all
okay.
right, Wyatt. Who you like?
Give me the Phillies.
Phillies today. Phillies. All right. Let me.
Now I gotta make a new pick.
Is that who you like today?
Yeah, I had
Oh,
the
I like
Phillies.
that.
He's trying to
Hey,
copy me.
I'm going to tell y'all. You got Skubal or whatever how you say his name with the Tigers.
Skubal.
I don't like him.
You don't like him?
Why don't
Okay.
you like him?
I like the Phillies with Aaron Nola. Shout out LSU. alum.
That's what
That's
I was.
right.
Yeah, that was the
my-
only reason I think.
All right. Well,
Shouting out a lot.
Logan.
Lewis.
Oh my God!
Logan.
That's
Call
his
me
new
whatever you
name.
like.
Logan.
I am going Lakers plus 16.
Tomorrow night.
They play tomorrow night.
That's
bud.
tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Logan.
But look,
Logan.
okay, I've just got my pick in a day early. We'll do that tomorrow.
Well,
There
that
you
will
go.
play,
Yeah,
that'll be a
tomorrow's.
play tomorrow. I do like the Timberwolves plus 13.5 tonight. I really do.
No.
I'm not saying I'm putting them in a parlay, but I'm taking them.
Right.
Small
My thing
tonight.
is, I don't like betting on game ones in the playoffs
It's a
because
tough
it is
one.
often like a feel out game, and you never know how teams are going to treat it. And I like betting once I know what the series is at.
Yeah, you got to give
because
a feel it out game.
right because
Yeah,
if the Spurs win game one, or let's say the Timberwolves win game one, now I know the Spurs have to kind of go all out to win game
Feel
two.
out
You
game
know what I
coming
mean?
from a guy who's been celibate for the last.
That's
2
right.
weeks,
That's where he's
3
feeling
weeks.
out his life.
I'm gonna go.
All right,
I am
who
still
you got?
solid.
I'm going Dodgers money line.
Dodgers
They're
money
pitching.
line.
They're pitching Yamamoto, so I'm going Dodgers money line.
Dodgers. Let's see.
Moto.
Dodgers. All right. Logan.
Can I take a homer?
Logan Lewis.
Oh my god!
You can take. You can
You
take
you
a
want to
prop.
talk about really popping it up there with a homer? Yes.
Yeah.
You can take a prop.
No, don't take a prop. You've screwed the whole bet up.
What if he hits it though?
What if he doesn't? That's part of
Probably
betting.
gonna miss anyway.
I like Schwarber total bases over 1.5.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Schwarber.
So Schwarber total bases.
Who does Schwarber even play for? Phillies?
The Phillies.
All right, so I got to go into this.
2+ total
go to
bases.
Because
Right,
it helps our
How
bet.
much are we putting up?
Bases.
Oh,
$100
You, you
apiece?
choose
A
whatever you
thousand.
want.
Oh, no,
You
no,
make
I
your
do
own
$1.
bet.
I'm gonna do $3.
Batter props. I'm doing like $30. Total bases.
So
Schwarber.
total bases, 2+.
How many? 2+.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
2+.
Charles, Chucky Sunshine. Who
I
you
like
got?
Chicago money line.
What? The
White Sox?
White Sox or the Red Sox? I mean, or the
Chicago
Cubs.
Cubs
Love
versus the
Good.
Reds. Shout out to my buddy.
Oh
who's
yeah, I mean that's a
Cubs
big
fan.
number, 207.
Exactly.
What was
That's
it?
good.
Cubs money line.
All right,
Money line.
so I got us at plus 2,300 basically.
Me too.
So if I put up $100,
That plays you $2,300.
Just do 10, and you can win $230.
That doesn't move
doesn't
the
move the
needle
needle
for
for
him.
me.
Bud.
Oh.
He just gave a guy $100 to clean his
Trash cans
can.
with his own with his
let
equipment.
me tell you something. You open a trash can now, and it smells like
Yeah.
Roses.
Joe Max.
By the way,
It's beautiful.
can you send him my way? Because I
Yeah.
need that done too.
See that?
All right, I'm going $50 on it. $50 pays me $1,200.
So what was your pick? You
I,
want one from your
I
Mr.
took over
Fun?
212 and a half.
So you wanna go over
I took
212 with this
212
one?
and a half, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm put me in for 100.
No, you make your own bet.
Oh, that's so stupid.
You make your own bet on your site.
So I got to go figure out all of those games.
Why?
He's gonna make a
watch
graphic.
this. He's going to share it with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you. A
Yeah,
graphic.
he'll send you a text.
It's
and
a
you can
graphic.
It'll put it all in.
There we
You're
go.
on. You're logged into your site, right? So you just.
This is fun. Bonding, team bonding.
I don't like working.
Well,
not-
I mean,
it's
who
not
does?
working.
No, not work. It works. They're working for you.
We do this every day, Charles. So you have to be a part of this. Christian will play. Well, Christian will give suggestions. Poji's usually got. Poji's pretty.
Christian
decent.
can't bet. He's not
No,
21.
Poji's 21, right?
Poji's 20. Oh, he
Poji's
definitely
22,
is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a freshman?
his only thing as a part of the field crew, he's not.
He can give picks. He
He
can
get
bet.
picks, not allowed to bet.
But
Oh,
he
I
does
got
love
you.
it, and he loves his White
It's not
Sox.
like he's betting. It's not like he's betting on their.
No, right. He doesn't
Right.
gamble at all.
Not allowed.
That sucks.
So what did y'all? So what did everybody put up? I mean,
So
I
we've got-
I did 50 on it.
I'm
paid me
putting
1,200.
10.
Well, I don't even know how to do a parlay because I never bet a parlay.
I put $5
Look,
bucks
you
up.
just
All
go-
right. So whenever they
I
show you
haven't
the
seen
plays,
it.
and you go and you just select each one, and then at the bottom it'll say parlay, and you.
There is also a way to just share it to where.
But he's
you
not
can
on the
just
same one as
send-
y'all. He's on the same one as me.
I'm on DraftKings. I'm not on the.
Well, no,
Sorry.
but maybe you should get on FanDuel. Proper sponsor.
I got enough.
You
I
could
got
get
enough
some
betting
free
apps.
play probably.
I got enough
I
betting
could
apps.
refer you.
No, it's good.
Can I have your referral?
No.
Oh, you've gotten a
I think we've
referral?
probably already been on it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
We've probably
I got
been on
enough,
FanDuel.
I got enough betting sites on
Okay.
my phone. It's,
Offshore.
I got money probably all over the place, and I don't know.
That's why you got to get your trash
When,
cans
hey, when
cleaned.
is Christian's birthday? Do we know?
July 5th.
Why do you
that's
know
funny.
that?
All right, so
Because he said it.
we're
that
getting
day
him. We're
on
getting
the-
him a really good bottle.
July 5th, 2003.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
getting a really good bottle of cologne for
Good.
Christian.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's do that. Let's
love
do
that.
That'd be very
Yes.
nice.
That's
y'all
awesome.
should
So
do
do you
that.
understand that last night when you had texted when I said were you talking to Kamala? That's what
got
that
it,
was
I
about.
got it because he wants to smell it. I
Yeah,
got
he
it.
was the sniffer.
Yeah, I didn't.
He's a
I
sniffer.
wasn't playing.
He's-
I don't get into politics.
Well, the funniest thing is he tried to sniff somebody in the suite on Saturday.
Who did he,
gross.
when did he smell?
I don't. Who
was
was
you-
it?
Somebody smelled good, and Christian
think-
went.
Yeah,
think it
no,
was your butt.
he literally went like
Was
he
it-
tried to.
I think
I
it was
forget
your
who
butt.
it was. No, it wasn't me.
No,
Gymnastics
it wasn't a female. It was a.
I want to say it was a guy.
Who
That's
was it?
weird.
Who did we said smelled?
No, he's odd.
That's weird.
Speaking of smells,
Saturday, the first game or the second game?
It was the It was not. It was the night game. I think. I want to say.
Was it Helmer's?
probably Will Helmers.
No, I don't think
It
it, was
might have-
Helmer.
Or the basketball
It might have
coach.
been.
Or it may have been
It
Brady.
could have been Brady.
It might have been Brady. Because I don't. I don't think it was a woman.
No, it was not.
Because I would have slapped him if it was a woman.
But we said somebody smelled good, and then he
Yeah, now he's leaning into his addiction.
is.
Which is good. You should lean into your quirks.
Well,
Not
You should
always.
stop leaning into other people.
Yes,
true.
That's-
Comes from a guy who eats hot dogs for a living.
That is
that's
true.
right. But this has been a good.
Seems like it's doing okay for Joey Chestnut.
That is
Yeah,
true.
That is true.
There's worse jobs in life.
You can have a hot
I
dog
don't know.
cologne.
You talked about the other job you would take last week. We're
We
not
don't
gonna
need to talk about
we
that on
really
air.
don't.
But I
That'd be
stand
very
by my
disappointing to your
take.
parents.
Yeah, but his parents are already disappointing because they think he's celibate and he
Well, he'd be definitely
with
not
some
if he
girl.
did that
was with some girl.
in the suite.
Oh,
You got-
Christian
you
is
got-
definitely going to get a salad
Getting made
tossed.
here.
Ooh.
Oh,
Gosh.
from Jason's Deli. Speaking of food, we do have to do we're going to Red Stick Spice this morning to
Yes,
do
we
a little
are.
cooking with Ro.
Oh,
Rohan
nice.
Davey
What y'all
does
cooking today?
we're doing a Mother's Day food segment. So what would you make for your wife if you were to cook? And so we're doing some Jamaican shrimp. So we have to head to Red Stick Spice here in a couple of seconds.
The official.
Y'all, what time you had to be there? 10 o'clock?
10.
Oh, well, you're 10
The
to 11
official-
minutes
it
late.
I know, it's my mom.
It is
she
jerk
knows.
shrimp with pineapple salad.
Oh,
very
here's
nice.
Yes.
Here's a look at Rohan's dish for today.
Oh, that looks good.
Very good.
Shout out.
Rohan just doesn't throw touchdowns.
Rohan
does he?
Davey.
There's the fork around.
My dad.
Somebody in his chat said Beth is to softball is what Matt McMahon was to men's basketball. Good person, but running a mediocre program that's not up to a standard. God.
Okay, but let me ask that question. What is the LSU softball standard? We've never won anything. So,
Fair.
so
I think
to
they
get-
expect
to
you
host
won.
the
You fight with these people. I'm
Oh, I
just
will
reading.
because I fight
I'm
for,
just
for
reading.
people. I mean,
Yeah,
let's be
no,
honest.
no.
You host a regional every year. You get to Oklahoma City every couple years. If the men's basketball team gets in the NCAA tournament, makes a run every couple years, that's
Right.
good.
No, I agree that last season, because I think last season sticks in a lot of people's heads because they got
Chris
beat.
Christie said,
By
Lloyd,
Southeastern.
tell,
Southeastern.
That
tell
wasn't-
Mr.
that-
Fun that Mic'd Up went 0 for the fall on the weekly
That is
parlays.
true. But the lest you forget, the year before we hit 3 parlays
Well,
in
we're
a
0
row.
for 2. We're 0 for 2 on
We are.
Tingle and Co.
It's a hard thing to do.
It is a hard thing. If it was easy, everybody would do it.
Right.
True.
Right.
I mean, so when we're going to hit one here eventually, and everybody's
And you're
gonna
going to
say,
be
And we're
sad
doing
you
ours,
missed out.
We're doing ours daily. Y'all were doing it what? Just once a week for
weekend.
college football Saturdays.
I just-
yeah, we're doing it every day. We're
Just
gonna
hit
hit
the
one,
graphic. So we'll make sure to
graphics in
send
the
it to
chat.
you guys.
Graphics in the chat.
Yeah,
that
somebody
is
put it in
something
the
you
chat.
Make sure
I
to
love
send
that
it
we
to
have
you
our
guys
chat. We
as
have a
well.
chat.
Oh, this one's nice.
It
Oh,
is.
look
it
at
is.
that. Look at that.
This guy.
This is well done. Oh, yours is plus 1,100?
Yeah.
Why is mine plus 2,300?
I don't know.
Mine's also plus 2,300.
Where do you see yours?
Oh, do you have? Because I have both of your picks in
Oh,
there.
there it is.
Yeah, I
Oh,
only.
maybe I did that
Yeah, I
too.
did.
I
I
think
think
I have-
we just
yeah, I
did
think
five.
that's
We
what
did
I
a
have.
5-legger.
Let's see. Oh, I did a 16. Yes, I did do both. I did
Yeah,
do
mine
both.
is. Yeah,
all
I have
good.
the 6.
Did I do both? Oh, yeah, I did the raise as
Should have
well.
put up $100.
I could place another bet. I mean,
Should've
it's
put
just
up
money.
$100.
It's just money.
That's when
It's
you
just
know you
fun.
got too much.
It
You
is,
heard
it's
that?
just fun.
It's just money. That guy's got. He's a millionaire.
There it is.
Not.
That's the 5-leg parlay for today's show. Mondays, Mr. Fun's Travel times Tingle and Code times Southern Regional Medical Center. 5-leg same game parlay plus. We've got.
Let's make a disclaimer on this, please.
Disclaimer.
We're amateurs.
Yes,
Yes.
listen,
We're not handicapped.
always
No,
gamble
We've made
responsibly.
money. We're professionals.
Always gamble responsibly.
hey. Don't take my amateur status away from
We
me.
are
That's right.
amateur.
Sorry, I'm a I've made
I would
money.
like to
you're
be able to go back
professional
to
hot dog
school.
eater.
I'm a
Yeah,
professional
yes.
hot dog.
Always gamble responsibly with our friends over at FanDuel. There it is right there.
Yeah, that's great.
The Philadelphia Phillies money line, along with Kyle Schwarber to record 2+ total bases. Cubs money line, Dodgers money line, and 76ers Knicks over 212.5 points.
This is actually not bad.
Need this to hit. Send
Not
this
bad.
to Athens.
This is not a bad.
If this hits, Christian and Poggi are officially removed.
That's it. That's it.
Damn.
Love that.
They
We're
can
due,
no
boys.
longer
We're
be
due.
a part of the
We're
parlay.
due. Love that.
And then, of course, the Mr. Fun's Travel picks of the day. We've got Tampa Bay Rays money line and over 212.5 76ers and Knicks. That is 5:41 p.m. and 7:10 p.m. tonight. So
Shout out Hunter Hall. He was sending me messages this week
There you go.
asking me for plays. So this weekend. So
You degenerates.
there you go.
yes, we are.
Oh yeah, the Shaq.
Yeah, it is.
Degenerate.
There's
Yeah, it
it's,
is.
you get every
But how
corner
fanta-
is covered.
How fantastic was Saturday night though, like with the sweat and
It
all
was,
that.
it was great to watch the
Why,
the
you were sweating?
76ers and Celtics.
I was not sweating. Actually, I'm not.
He
a
had
big
the meat
sweater.
sweats.
I don't really
He
sweat.
had the
that
meat
much.
sweats, but we were sweating the 76ers.
I know the
game.
next challenge.
What is it? Tell me. Tell me, Mick.
You
I'll
ready?
do whatever.
You
As
ready?
long as you train me.
I'm not. I mean, you,
Well,
you're
I'm-
training
Motivate.
yourself right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I'm just gonna give you the emotional support you need.
Okay.
30 cans of Vienna sauce.
Oh God!
Oh.
How many are any? How many
many
sausages
weenies in
are
a can?
Each can?
5
Five.
or 6.
Oof! I couldn't even eat one.
Can
Oh, I
you?
love
Can
them.
they be
I'm not big on
prepared?
sausages.
No, well, you gotta prepare them
You
right out
like
the
Vienna
can.
sausage?
You can knock the
I used to like 'em as
gelatin
a
off
kid.
of
I
it.
don't
Yeah.
anymore.
See, my
Well, I'm
favorite-
thinking-
I love Spam. Spam is
I love.
See, I don't
I
eat
love
Spam.
Vienna sausage.
I love.
I don't like.
I'm not. I've
bologna.
never had a Vienna sausage.
Oh,
It comes in this little gelatin.
yeah, man, you can wipe that off.
Yeah, you good.
I'm not worried. Like I'm not worried about the jelly.
No, I
They're
mean,
little.
you're not-
They're
you're
only
gonna-
this
you're gonna
big.
like 'em.
Okay.
They're only this big.
Yeah. I
Basically,
know.
wait,
I've
how
seen
many
'em.
30 cans would be 180 Vienna sausages? That's probably.
Lloyd, find out how many in a can.
Oh.
Hold on,
please.
that's probably
Computer.
Computer, tell me how many calories 30 Vienna
How
sausages.
many
No, we don't want the calories.
sausages?
Yeah, the calories are out the fucking window apparently.
So what are you
A can of
doing?
Vienna sausage is actually quite commonly Googled. 7.
7.
So that's 210,
210.
sausages.
Yeah, but they're small.
They
I bet you 4 equal 1 hot dog.
I was gonna say, how many do you think equal hot dog?
Yeah,
I
but
was
that's
gonna say
less
3.
than the amount of hot dogs, or that's more than the amount of hot dogs.
Well, you got to.
Well, you gotta step it up.
Can I
Maybe
ask
we
you a
go
question?
20 cans.
You don't listen. Okay?
Okay.
Here's the deal. Lou Gehrig,
The luckiest man in the world.
he hit for how many? What was his deal?
We're doing 30 cans?
I don't know the
How
answer
many
to that.
games he played in
Yeah,
a
how
row?
many- how many
That's
played-
6,300 calories.
Okay, so how many calories is?
One
18
can.
how many
One can is 210 calories.
So
That's
how
not
many,
bad.
How many calories was the
Times
18
30?
hot dogs?
18 hot dogs.
It's
let's see how
between
many calories.
4,500 and 6,000, depending on the toppings.
2-8. Look, there they are. Look at them. Look at
Oh,
those.
yeah.
Those are amazing.
Oh god!
I probably would like them. I don't mind. Like I don't.
Yeah.
See,
awesome.
I like the little. They put them in the barbecue sauce
Oh,
and jelly.
No.
Oh god!
Excellent.
That,
In the
that
crock
brings back
pot?
My
Oh, like a
childhood.
little smoky, real good.
No, I'm not a.
I get my.
I think-
my little brother he boils crawfish. I get him to put little smokies in the crawfish bowl, and they are top
Somebody
tier.
in the chat said, "Wyatt, throw them on the grill." I heard it's pretty good that way.
Sabron. He would know that's the biscuit guy.
All right, so Lou Gehrig had 2,130 win streak game. That's coming out of the chat. Don't quote me on this.
Yeah.
So you don't think Cal Ripken said, "I'm just going to go for 2,130"? Yeah, I'm going to go for 2,131.
131.
So you don't just go for 18 hot dogs again.
Just
Now
keep
you have to-
pushing the limit.
Yes.
Until
Till
I
you
find
explode.
It. Right.
Who is Cajun
Okay.
Curveball?
We don't know.
Cajun
He's
Curveball.
Cajun
Cajun
curveball.
curveball.
He's a negative Nancy.
I was gonna
sometimes.
say he's talking some trash.
Oh yeah.
he
That's-
can't
See,
be-
look,
But he
he's
asked me
moved-
what the reasoning for the 76ers Knicks game
Because he
over.
likes them.
They've been super defensive. I think the Knicks are gonna
Not
score-
every game has been super defensive. I
No,
will say.
I mean he's not wrong. A lot there were a lot of unders, but I
were.
really like the Knicks to score a lot of points.
I took the over in both games yesterday, and they both hit.
They both hit.
How about Joel Embiid?
How about
Look at him,
huh?
warrior.
Big flopper.
I don't know. He got.
He was
but-
getting mauled.
Well,
out
then
there
he
the
tried
other
to
night.
get out the game, and they still
Are we
found him.
taking Joel Embiid plus points tonight?
Oh, I need to look at. I'm gonna peep the props because the props have been very good to me.
Maxey as well for us the other night.
It
Maxey
was.
and
The
Embiid
props were
both
very
went,
good to me.
went over. So
Because I took over in points for a couple of guys in the Raptors Cavs last night, and they handled business for me. So,
I didn't watch any basketball.
but we appreciate you guys stopping in.
yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Mr.
Thank
Fun,
y'all.
Chuggy Sunshine. We'll
Thank
see
y'all. See y'all tomorrow.
Randy
But
Jones
please
said
listen
21
to-
game streak.
Big show tomorrow.
Big show tomorrow.
Huge.
The
Massive.
General, his first appearance and podcast since he's been here in Baton Rouge.
First time on the microphone outside of the presser since
Exactly right.
his return to LSU. So
So let's
live
hear.
here, 9 a.m. tomorrow.
You know why? Because he's been recruiting.
He's been working.
That's right.
We only got one player.
I think everyone will see when they see how
Yeah.
calm his demeanor is tomorrow. They'll be like, okay, you know what, we're good.
He'll get riled up. Now you can get him riled up.
How do y'all like the mic stands? How are they?
Love him. Mike stands great.
That's good.
Lloyd,
Look at y'all.
great job.
Yeah, this
Thank
is
you.
nice, man.
Great
This
job.
is, we got a podcast studio on our hands.
Yeah, we're close.
Looks
We're close.
good. Looks good. I think. I mean, I don't know if there's anything we could add to it right now.
We're gonna fill out the,
ticker.
wall a
The
little
ticker.
bit more.
The
The
ticker.
ticker
We're
would
gonna-
be.
the
ticker would be electric.
We got our,
Yeah.
we've got our
Board
po-
coming.
our poster for the
That's right. For the door. We got to get that before
couple
tomorrow.
things. So
Before tomorrow.
Yeah.
we will.
Look, he says something like that. I have a firm belief it's going to
It's
happen.
going to happen.
Right.
John
yeah.
Taffer can get it done. We can
Yeah.
There
Shut
you
it
go.
down.
Go. What a legend. Love John Taffer.
We'll be back tomorrow
love
morning, 8
The
a.m.
butt funnel.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Yeah.
That's what he calls it for
That's right.
people
They
to walk in.
next
and,
to each
yeah.
other and they
That's how you get to know
eye
somebody.
eye contact. Next thing you know, you buy them a drink.
A lot of people like to go right when they walk in through the door.
Yeah.
It's true.
We'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Will Wade, LSU men's head basketball coach, the general, live tomorrow, 9 a.m. Will Wade in studio. We'll see you then, 8 a.m. tomorrow, 9 a.m. Will Wade. Thank you.
2 claps for these boys getting this thing done. Ready. Thank you, boys.
Thanks, Logan.
That's right. Jesus.
Who's Logan?
Me. I'm Logan.